Hello.
Welcome everybody to the Clixys 2024 Year in Review, a Hollywood night, some might say. I am your host, Calder Ness. Joining me in the studio, we have Ian Eggleston, your captain for the evening. Ian.
This is true. I am the captain for the evening.
And back from the dead, or at least out of retirement for a very
Unwanted
special
resurrection?
night.
Oh! He's back.
Simeon Bruce, ladies and gentlemen. Simeon, it's glad to have you. How's the afterlife been treating you? How's it been?
You know, it's been very similar to the previous not afterlife.
I see.
But I replaced all the WizKids and Heroclix and Dial H stuff with other stressful things. Hi, Emily. Yes.
Thank goodness.
Richard. I probably won't go to Lincoln anytime soon.
Dang.
I'm trying to make more events. I'm like, that's been like something a lot of people are asking me, and I'm like, I really want to like go to more events. But it's hard.
It's hard, man.
Hey, Edison's calling out Batrock, and you know the helmet's just saying it's down there somewhere. If we want to get a little Batrock, Simeon Batrock the Leaper.
Has he returned?
A 2020
Oh.
A little callback to what was that set?
Avengers Forever unboxing.
No, Avengers 60th.
Avengers. Oh, you're right. No, it's Avengers
Was
Forever.
it Forever?
It was Avengers
It was
Forever.
Avengers Forever,
He
it
is
was.
also Batrock in the Avengers 60th. Whoa, where'd Simeon go?
Oh, that's right. The multiversal
the very,
masters,
fleshed out, completed storyline of the multiversal masters of evil and time traveling Ian.
Yes.
The completely finished,
Yeah.
done video series.
Let's see the watch, Ian. Oh, of course.
Ooh.
So this is my, it's
we'll
been
go
dubbed
fit check.
the Bill Nye the Science Guy watch, which is totally fair. It is so goofy. But there it is. That is the watch I had sent to me. You can see it's got these like multicolored knobs on the side. I think it's super fun. It's like off-centered. And yeah, just not a run-of-the-mill watch. I really enjoy it. Probably spent a little too much money on it, but hey.
Okay.
I'm the captain.
Full fit check, Ian. Full fit check.
Oh, yeah. The hat was $12K. Yeah.
That is a hat direct from World of T-shirts, right?
Yeah, World of
Stolen
T-shirts. There
from-
you go.
yeah.
Oh, boy. I hope I win the Clixys. No. I don't know. I'm just wearing like a white suit, Navy Day, I guess.
Okay.
Not a whole lot going on, but super happy to have the watch.
Fantastic. We got fit check.
14K on the hat.
14K hat from Runnings. The horsehair hat.
I got ripped off really
Darren
bad.
has really horrible. Navy suit with the Captain America cufflinks. Oh, ka-chow. Check them out.
Dang.
Check them out. Simeon.
Obviously,
Suit by
Goodwill find. Haircut's the most expensive thing that I've got on me right now.
Oh, yeah.
These glasses, I guess, before insurance, little pricey.
The Nike glasses, the swoosh on the side, the frame.
Yeah. Look how. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Don't try
Hey,
that at
breaking.
home, kids.
Don't try
Yeah.
that at home.
No, I think you can do that with every pair of glasses.
yeah.
No matter what pair of glasses you have, just try that really quick.
Mm-hmm.
It
Well,
was
guys,
like new when I was young. Now it's not.
with it being the Clixys,
Yes.
we have a lot of awards. We have a lot of stuff to give away. A lot of opportunity. But one thing that I wanted to kick off the night with was a special surprise giveaway for somebody that I met at Worlds. Adam and Noah, I know you guys are watching because I told you to message me when you were. But this was something really cool. So Adam and his son Noah are a bit newer to the game, and he was telling me about how they would practice. And so what they would use at home is instead of purchasing the figures right away, they would actually use these really cool proxy figures.
Oh, wow.
So that's on the screen now. You can see they have like the printouts from HC ROMs. Unfortunately not HC units, but I'm sure they've upgraded since. And then little like plastic wraparounds, paper wraparounds are on the figures themselves. So I thought this was a really creative way because when you're proxying a figure and it's a different figure, it can be so tricky to like actually remember that that's what it is.
What
so
click it's on. Yeah.
That's so good.
Isn't that?
actually.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
thought that was
creative.
really
I
smart.
like it.
Color printing too.
Yeah.
Flex.
Just the budget.
What
Insane.
a flex. So, with that, I wanted to extend to them the Best Proxy of the Year award to Adam and Noah.
What do they win, Ian?
Oh man, it's insane. But you guys are walking away with a Hulkbuster Wakanda Iconics, an Iconics Beetlejuice, an Iconics First Appearance Spider-Man, a Marvel 2025 starter set, and then a brick of your choice from Masters of Time, Deadpool Weapon X, or Black Panther. Now, because we don't have an unlimited amount of these, anybody who does win a brick of their choice, please just write in like a power ranking for the set that you want in the email to DialH for Heroclix. And we will do our best to
Ranked
fulfill
choice
that.
voting for your booster.
I will
brick.
say at the top of the show, everybody, a huge sponsor and huge shout out to WizKids. Of course,
Yeah,
you're going to
incredible.
notice we're going to be giving away a ton of stuff throughout the live stream. And when you listen to all these prizes being listed off, I want you to remember that WizKids sent all of that to us to give away to the community.
Yes.
It's been an amazing year. They want to show that the community has been amazing. They want to spread the love, and so they sent us a absolute just ton of stuff to give
Oh, it
away
was a
tonight.
lot of fun.
And so it's going to be awesome. We get to feel like Santa Claus. It's one of the best feelings in the world. So WizKids well equipped us with a ton of Heroclix to give away tonight. So again, huge shout out to everybody at WizKids over there in order to make this such a fun event, such a fun night. So it's going to be awesome. Giving away a ton of things.
Some
Yeah.
might say like a throne's worth of
I could
merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want
Choice.
to know what goes great with a giveaway like that? Is a giveaway for everybody who showed up early and is watching right now. So why don't we cut over to our first guest, the Redmonds, for an announcement on how you guys can walk away with quite a bit. And they'll tell you a bit more about it in a second here.
Thanks for having us, Calder and Ian. It's great to be here on the Clixys. 2024 has been a great year for us. We got a podcast started.
We had a really great experience at Worlds, being on the live stream with you guys and just going out, meeting the community and talking to everybody. It was awesome.
What was your highlight?
My highlight is traveling to a ton of different events with my dad and crit hit 300 point Kong, quaking him for 4 damage, which wiped out half of his team, which was pretty nice.
It wasn't as nice for me.
Yeah, for you it was not good, that's all I will say. Also known as Quart.
All right, we also got a YouTube channel started, so we're going to get into the giveaway game as well. For you guys, we have a Iconics Wakanda Hulkbuster.
And Iconic's first appearance, Spider-Man.
And then the Iconics new Beetlejuice.
And also a sealed brick of either Black Panther, Deadpool Weapon X, or Masters of Time. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel within the next 5 minutes, and if you're already subscribed, you're already entered. Thanks for having us tonight on the Clixys, Ian and Calder. It's been great so far. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you!
All right,
Wow.
so it's that simple, guys.
Go.
Right away. Another opportunity here to walk away with, oh my gosh, a Spider-Man, a Beetlejuice, a Wakanda Hulkbuster, and a brick just for going and subbing to Degeneration Clicks. I'll set 5 minutes on the timer right now, and then we'll leave it over to those guys to select a winner from their subscribers here. So, or we could do it live right now. Who knows? Oh, Ryan, shoot me a message. Let me know what you want to do there. But yep, hop over to Degeneration Clicks on YouTube. Go subscribe to them right now. If you're already subscribed, then you're already entered. You walk away with so much. Turn the label out on that.
Turn the label.
Absolutely.
Luke knows that you put product
So this is
labels
our-
straight out.
You know, if we've learned anything from Ian's bout with liquid death,
Oh my
you
gosh.
have to have.
I don't even.
Honestly, it's crazy you don't have a liquid death right now.
Yeah. Wow.
As we get into,
naked
but you
at the
know,
moment.
it's kind of like champagne, a little bit of sparkling, a little bit of the bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for such an
Connell,
incredible
how you doing?
Hollywood
Let's see
night
if he
here.
can pour correctly.
Can I pour correctly? Come on
Oh,
now.
he's got it.
Yeah.
McConnell,
As if there was any doubt.
just for
As if
you,
there was any
McConnell,
doubt.
I've been making some candied beef recently. Look up a recipe.
What?
It's delicious. Delicious stuff.
Candy beef.
Why don't we celebrate?
Candied
a little
beef.
bit?
You don't love it? You got it?
It's like
Yeah,
normal
take
ground
over.
beef.
Look at that.
That's
You,
the
like,
captain
cube it
here.
instead of like chopping it up, making it like ground chunks. And
Oh, beautiful.
yeah, you candy it with like I use maple syrup. Most recipes call
Okay.
for agave syrup, but I'm like I don't own that, so maple syrup it
When you
is.
said candied beef, I instantly thought of like really long pieces of ground beef. You know when people have like make taffy and they're like looping it.
Oh,
Just
sure.
This disgusting amount of just beef. You're just like looping.
No.
Making little taffy. Out
It's
of it.
more so just like make a hamburger patty, cut it into like fourths, and then those
And then put
fourths
it on
in
the taffy
half.
stretcher.
Yeah.
And then like brown both sides. Yeah, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of agave syrup, some oil, so it fries up. It gets like this crispy.
And it's just really sweet.
No,
You
not
make
really
burger?
sweet.
Oh.
It gets like a
Well, that's
like a candy.
But then you put
coating.
like the pound of sugar in afterwards.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not Buddy the Elf. It's not that level.
No.
of
Okay.
sweet.
Okay.
It's candied, not candied.
Not
Although candied
beef.
bacon,
That's so
disgusting.
good.
Mm.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Honest, I haven't come across a bacon I don't like.
I do enjoy it, but
You
I
can
can't stand
can
Kevin
be so
Bacon,
crispy,
personally.
so
I won't
Ugh.
seek it out.
He's repugnant.
I said disgusting, but like what
Yeah.
that relates to is I wouldn't seek
captain
it
of a cruise, baby.
No, Mikey,
Of wine, odds?
Michael,
even know
why,
what that is.
Michael?
I was already subbed. There we go. Perfect. Well,
You're already entered. You're
Yeah.
already entered.
So why don't we get this
out. I got one vote. For
shit
candy
back
bacon.
on track, guys? If you notice, we have all of the Clixy awards out from the previous year, the all gold Ameridroids. But in front of that, you'll see a new addition to the Clixy
What is
awards.
that? What is this little guy?
It's been one of the funniest things for us for a hot minute, but that is a solid gold time breaker on a deity base on an all gold display case, courtesy of WizKids as well. The gold paint was not courtesy of them.
No,
that was
we just
courtesy
had
of
to
Calder.
Shout out Rust-Oleum spray paints,
Mm-hmm.
my go-to brand. Yeah, I'm a little crafty. I know how to spray something gold.
So the solid gold time breaker is definitely
Yes.
a new benchmark for us. I think it's just a work of art, really, something that really encapsulates
I mean,
the year.
when you think about 2024 as a whole, and you think about Heroclix that shook up the meta, or Heroclix that just instantly entered the scene and had the community going, what in the world? What's going on here? What's this? This is way powerful. This is crazy strong. I think that's Timebreaker to a T.
Oh yeah,
You know, the instant nerf before he was really modern at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think that also shows. So I know like Beetlejuice, crazy, Kong, as we'll see, pretty
probably
crazy.
see.
Probably
Kong
see.
will show up a little
Pretty
bit, I'm
crazy,
sure.
You know, and but I think Timebreaker being the funniest thing to put on a deity base is
Oh,
what really
easily.
sells the solid gold Timebreaker on a deity base. It is hilarious.
I thought it was
I
crazy.
think I'm some from before. Well, you better go check if you're subscribed because there's a brick and 3 iconics on the line.
Did you guys
Go sub
see,
to the Generation Clicks for a
there
chance
was-
to win.
an image of a solid gold time breaker at Star Deli that sold for $500. Just a picture
there?
of it.
Oh my gosh.
I,
Who's stealing our art?
they hang art and like someone definitely nabbed a PNG of it, but
I see.
I know Daniel Powell was solid
If
gold
you've
at one
ever-
point this
That's
year,
true.
courtesy of us.
There's
Yeah,
very
That was a
few
great one.
few people get the accolade of being solid gold by
It's
Dial
true.
H for Heroclix. It's Ameridroid, it's Timebreaker, it's Daniel Powell.
And now it's
not many people get to be solid gold.
And what's interesting about that is in Daniel Powell's second card that he won in the year at Worlds, he posed like Timebreaker.
that's true.
Is that a coincidence or not? There are gold players out there,
X-Files
and that's the
theme,
timer.
X-Files theme.
I suppose you guys can still continue to sub to the Generation Clicks. We will pick a winner for that. So please, throughout the stream, if you haven't, go sub to the Generation Clicks on YouTube. We'll be giving away all of that. Promise. It's just literally right over
It's-
there off screen.
Yeah.
And a mountain
Wow.
of other stuff. There's maybe some stuff on screen too. Who knows?
That's why Ian's
Keep your
losing all
eyes
those
out.
ranked matches. You can't see the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
your eyes
We're not
out,
talking
listener.
about Marvel Rivals
They're-
tonight.
Keep your eyes out.
5 foot above the screen.
What's in everyone's champagne glasses? Why don't you show off the label
is
again there,
all-
Simeon? This is
Brought to you by
Welch's sparkling. Is it
I think it's
rosé?
apple cider. This
Cider?
one's the cider, yeah.
Sparkling cider.
Family, farmer owned. The backbone of America, you could say.
Yeah.
It's good. It's excellent. Well worth the
It's delicious.
$348.
Mhm.
Not $3.48.
No,
Obviously,
absolutely not.
comes from Concord,
that-
Massachusetts.
Move that decimal over, babe.
If it didn't, it would have to be called sparkling something else because sparkling Welch's
20
can only come from Concord.
2024 was a pretty insane year, everybody, especially for Dial H. So I just want to go ahead and give us a quick rundown of all the events that made, just insane moments that we as just a channel, a podcast, and just people have had for over the past year. So really quickly, I think 2024 started off insanely strong in January where we hit episode 500. We celebrated over 10 years of podcast episodes that really started before even our time, and episode 500 was one of the best episodes yet, where we got to have Brian Galley and Jake Tice on, and it was absolutely just so much fun. That was like a 3-4 hour episode, I want to say.
It was so ridiculous.
Hard to cut anything. Yeah.
It was an absolute
Did I get
blast.
kidnapped by Kevin in that one? What was it?
I-
No, I got a call from him. I think.
Yeah,
That's
I
what it
believe
was.
We were setting up for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. So the 500 episode was huge and an absolute landmark that we get to that as a podcast. Later on, we did the Champion Clicks coverage in late January, and during that coverage, we hit 2,000 subscribers. Now we're sitting around 2,800, which is just phenomenal. So Dial H has had just crazy exponential growth since the start of the year, and that's thanks to everybody like you, viewers at home, that subscribe and enjoy all the content and videos we make. Also, during Champion Clicks, we got to start previewing the Disney Plus Marvel Studios Next Phase set.
That was
This
a
is
lot of
the
fun.
First set in forever that somebody besides Scott Porter got to be the first people to unbox. And
Over
we're so,
like a decade.
yeah, basically, yeah, over since
Like,
2014. So
yeah.
actually, yeah, over a decade since anybody else has had the chance to show something off besides Scott Porter. And we're so thankful to WizKids for giving us that opportunity. And I think we knocked it out of the park. I think we made some of our best content yet, some of our best skits, some of our most fun unboxings. It was absolutely amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole Dial H network where we pitch, we got to bring 600 Year Life to life, Detective Dracula, and then, of course, On Your Left. It was a ton of fun making that, and then the Tony's Pizza and Booster Knife and the Ambassador. And just
You know, a funny
all
thing
these
about
skits.
that, with all the sketches that we did, I mean, that's our favorite thing we did this year, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's just no contest. The sketches that we wrote, 600 Year Life was easily the favorite amongst you guys. And that was also like written, I think, like 5 minutes before we shot it. We're like, what if we just do this? And it ended up just being so funny.
So funny.
Also, the scene where Simeon, if you guys remember this at all, Simeon's like walking up a hill and he's talking about like, maybe I could join the X-Men again. He waves. There were actually people walking down the hill. He waved at real people in that, and they looked at us like, what are you guys doing?
No.
As I have a pillow under my hoodie. Yeah.
Yeah, with the Wolverine mask on, too.
Yeah.
So that was...
good.
Sniffing the jalapenos.
Oh, I don't know about that.
After we got to preview Next Phase, later on in February, we got to have an amazing sit-down interview with WizKids about set design, which I just think is a benchmark video for Dial H and pretty huge, being able to have that one-on-one communication with WizKids about how sets are made. Later, we made the Peacemaker video. We got to preview the Butterfly set of Peacemaker. Sadly, the other Wings of Eagly Peacemaker set got previewed like a day before or
yeah.
something, which is insane. But we also had the first ever like Heroclix parody song music video, which if you have not seen that, like the Peacemaker unboxing reveal, check it out. It was a ton of fun. It was one of my favorite videos we also made this year. Also, as far as coverage goes, guys, we did the first ever Gen Con Nationals coverage in the history of Heroclix, so that was really cool. Thank you so much to Asael at the Alpha Strike for helping us out there. And it was a ton of fun just being at Gen Con. I love the event, and it was just an absolute blast. The Worlds coverage was the best it's ever been. We dressed our Sunday best every single day at Worlds. We had 3 live streams running. We had a YouTube live stream, a Facebook live stream, and of course one over on the Alpha Strike with Asael. We had a ton of different interviews throughout the event and had so many just special games and prizes to do throughout Worlds this year, which was just clearly, just by and large, our best Worlds yet, and we can't wait to just keep making it bigger.
Oh, it was so
and better.
fun, too. It was such a good time.
And then, of course, to end the year, we had the Clixys, and the Clixys had a just remarkable turnout. So last year we had around 220-ish votes. This year we had over 300 votes. So that was my goal, is to at least get over 300, and we beat that goal. So just being able to reminisce in the amazing year that we had and all the cool Heroclix that came out is huge. And again, you guys, the viewer, the supporter of Dial H for Heroclix, shelled out huge numbers and just voted and made it an even more fun event, because we're about to get into all the categories here shortly, and it's thanks to people like you at home that voted that just make it more meaningful, more data, just getting more voices is just absolutely huge. But of course, it's not all good things.
I was at Worlds and still watching Worlds coverage. Oh, hey, Chase.
That
I met
rules.
Chase at
That
Worlds.
rocks.
Yeah, that was super fun running into you guys at line, or when you guys were in line for the events and being like, wait, that's you. It's like, I guess that's me.
That's
Hadn't really been recognized as like
pretty crazy.
that before, so that was a lot of fun for me too. But I think let's get the night rolling, guys, with
Let's
our
do it.
first category. Let's throw it over to our good friend Asael over at the Alpha Strike.
This is, of course, for...
Quick aside
Ooh.
on this. When we were getting to know Asael, we were calling him Azael for like 6 months.
A minute.
And yeah, he's like, it never corrected us. And he's like, oh, I didn't want to be rude. It's like, you're letting us call you the wrong name for 6 months. And
I vibe with that really hard.
You guys were...
like,
Simon.
As someone with like a very mispronounceable name. Yeah.
Maybe we are the rude ones.
If
then.
someone was going, hey, Colder, how's it going? What's up, Colder?
Dude,
I'd be like,
Ian?
I have to correct you.
To me, it's like, how long am I gonna have to talk to this? Because if it's like over months, then like I'm gonna correct him. But if it's like I maybe only talk to this person once, I won't correct him.
Is that so,
I'm
Bruce?
just like, that's why I go by Bruce. That's why I go by Bruce.
All right, let's find out what the best Heroclix map of 2024 was. Take it away, Asael.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Hello, Ian and Calder. Thank you for having me on. My name is Asael Campos with the Alpha Strike. I hope everybody's having a great time with your family, friends, loved one tonight. Happy New Year's to you all. So, my favorite part of this year, without a doubt, has been seeing you guys, the players, evolve, the meta change, the players grow. From the East Coast down in Champion Clix in Florida to the West Coast in Thunder and Games and Atomic Comics, and all in between with Gen Con and Worlds. It's been my best part of the year, without a doubt, has been seeing you guys. But as locations have changed in real life, the locations have also changed in-game. So we saw at Huntington's this year, the new Major Brock's Bunker that just absolutely just changed the meta without a doubt. But that is not the most voted map of 2024. The most voted map by you guys this year has been the Marvel's Bloodstone Maze outdoor map. And I have it here for you guys to see. This has been, without a doubt, the most popular map among all players. So, thank you, Ian and Calder, for having me on. Thank you for you guys for supporting the channel, the Alpha Strike. And good night, Happy New Year's, hugs and kisses. Love you all.
All right.
Congratulations to Bloodstone Maze on winning the best Heroclix map of 2024. I won't lie, the race was kind of tight.
It was for map.
I was really hoping there were two kind of clear, like, potential contestants, right? And Asael says it in the video. It's either Brock's Bunker or Bloodstone Maze. And I'm very happy that Bloodstone Maze pulled through.
yeah.
I've had good games, fun games on Bloodstone Maze, which, you know, yeah, I just had great games on Bloodstone Maze. And I really enjoy it. I like the black and white aesthetic.
It is cool.
The Werewolf by Night stuff in next phase was some of the coolest figures in the set.
Very
so I'm very happy with that.
Bringing back the, like, it's not like the same as like Spider-Man and Joker's Wild, where it was, you know, black and white for a different reason. But bringing back that like same level of kind of stuff was cool.
It's the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite map of the year, Simeon? Was it Bloodstone Maze? Was it a different map?
I did vote for Bloodstone Maze.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a few maps that like I thought were obviously the one that came with the Spider-Man release day stuff, the Beyond Amazing. That's the one that I played on the most, just by happenstance. But Bloodstone Maze was like the one that I preferred.
Wasn't that last year too?
That was probably, but like still played on that one the most this year.
I was immediately like, oh, Throne Room. Love that.
Throne
map.
Room,
okay.
But that's also, that was Notorious.
Was that?
I believe so. That was a Notorious starter set.
Room. I think, did that not win?
So I actually
year
defaulted to Bloodstone Maze. I also really like the Courtroom map though. Like She-Hulk's.
I actually made a map this year.
Oh yeah?
So just on the off chance that I win an event where I get to, you know, design a map.
It's already done.
It's the build de
Whiz
croissant. And there's a multi-layered croissant of elevation that you have to climb to reach the opposing
like
characters.
Top, and then it kind of goes down, kind of like that. Oh, okay. Why?
You remove layers if you want. It's
edible map as well.
Yeah.
People don't realize that.
Quite edible.
You have to keep buying the map because people keep eating it. It's so delicious. You know, you talk about destroyable terrain, right? You talk about the new terrain they've added to the game. I'm thinking of a new dimension here, and that's the edible factor, which something most board games, trading card games, continue to not explore.
You saw the
think it's a
release
bit
of
unfair.
a flocked figure. Why not an edible figure?
Okay.
You know.
Should we talk about the Kong challenge that we wanted? We were just looking at the flocked Kong and thinking like this. I mean, I think everyone had the thought when it first came out. It was like, this could get really gross really quickly.
Like it could get really dusty. I think was kind of the idea when they saw it. Linty.
Yeah. So we were thinking about just like dunking one in barbecue sauce.
Seeing how well you can, like how
Just
dirty you can
making
get
it
it,
as
and then
gross.
how clean you can get it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cone challenge.
Just like you've seen those
Don't
like,
actually do
TikTok, you know, aesthetically pleasing, they clean something, right?
Just using
Think
a
about
Kong
that, but just
across like a ceiling fan blade.
And then
Wow.
picks up all that dust.
eventually, like the final shot is just like power washing it.
Yeah.
Seeing how much of the flock is removed. What's under that fur?
Just giving him a
That
fade.
naked,
What we
Has
got?
anyone given their Kong
a
a
low
fade?
taper fade.
Mhm.
Can we?
Or just like some like hard lines in the side?
Ooh.
This is what you have to think
hit him
about
with that
flock.
one? The one fade?
But what about if they mix together both glow in the dark and flocked?
Ooh,
Flock in the dark.
flocked in the dark.
Glow in the flock.
I don't like glow in the flock.
No?
You don't want to
No.
glow on the flock.
Mm.
I do like flocked in the dark.
Dump it in mustard. Exactly.
Don't
See?
get flocked
That's
in
the
the dark.
challenge.
Oh man,
Mm.
Miles and Emily, they have the right idea. Dip your Kong in ranch over barbecue sauce, and that's another point of contention. You know, some people they like it in ranch, some people they like it in barbecue
It's
sauce.
true.
What do you like to dip in, viewer? I'm a ranch man, obviously.
Yeah, I think I prefer ranch
For
over
ranch,
barbecue
okay.
sauce.
So now
Oh, that's another. Oh wait, no, that was the year before. I was gonna think eating those ranch
cookies
on stream.
we haven't done a charity
Yeah.
stream in a hot minute, and for
Yeah.
our health, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Simeon and I remember the episode 400 charity stream. Hopefully, no one else does.
I remember
Um,
coming home from the bar and seeing that you guys were still online, and I was texting you like, "What is going on?"
There was a lot of people that were up way past their bedtimes during that stream.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. I mean, I enjoyed it for what I saw. There's no question
Thank
about
goodness.
that. What about the question of Godzilla?
Yeah.
When do we get a Godzilla
get
who is
me.
inexplicably slimy at all times? Ooh, slime.
Flex game.
Yeah.
The first like
Oh
it's
yeah.
like
I like
stretch
that.
Armstrong, but like instead of stretching it like
Oh.
oozes that like material out all the time.
Oh,
to
man.
constantly reapply slime to your Godzilla.
It's like those old toys you used to get. I don't know if you ever get like the Ben 10 toys, but the Mutt, he came with slime. Or there's like a million different toys that just they have that fake ooze slimy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many
I
different
was never
toys
big
like
on that kind of stuff.
No, never. I mean,
No.
my parents would let me have something like that. Just getting.
It's a bad
just
idea.
Straight up getting. Like, there were Ninja Turtle
When you were a
toys,
kid,
you know,
though.
that had like secret
Yeah.
ooze and stuff. And it's like, this is just going to get in the carpet.
The secret
This
is
just
if you
so
break this
bad.
open,
Just
it's a
squeeze.
mess.
Yeah.
Rub it in.
Whoa. What's that? Yeah.
No, I
We-
think they're gonna if they do a Godzilla, it won't be flocked, it won't be slime, it'll be the first butane filled Heroclix.
What?
Pull the tail back and
Oh, so it,
Oh,
Ooh,
nice,
there's-
nice.
ooh.
I thought that was
Funny.
going in a way
I thought it was
different
like a
direction.
Godzilla bomb.
yeah,
in the
yeah,
world.
sure. That too. Refillable butane Godzilla, yeah.
That's
They market it
2025.
as a lighter, not a Heroclix figure or a toy. It's not a statuette, it's a lighter.
A lighter with a clickable dial.
Yes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. But while we don't have Godzilla in Clix,
We
guys,
don't, sadly.
we do have Trigon and Raven,
That is cool.
and we do have a Trigon and Raven right over there. So I don't know, for the viewers at home, do we just want to have them sound off? We'll pick a random comment. You guys comment one time. In the next minute here, you'll be entered to win a Trigon and Raven.
And it can be anything.
It can be anything.
Starting off
But
with-
please only comment once because
Just
it makes
once.
it hard.
Just once.
So we'll start when I see a comment regarding Trigon Raven, maybe. I don't know.
Starting with Trigon and Raven. Is that what we're going to roll with?
It's so big. All right, we'll start with Dustin K. He's the first entrant.
Starting with Dustin
Light up
K.
clicks would be
Oh,
a sweet return with
oh.
Godzilla. Trigon looks awesome. Minutes going now.
Oh, yeah.
Dustin K is the first entry, so if you have not seen, there you go. Comment.
There we
Send
go.
it. Love
It
it.
works.
Comment.
Incredible.
That Trigon is cool.
The-
Yes, it
the
is.
Creativity is wild.
I
I
want a
do love-
Trigon and Raven. Yeah, there we go. Even
of all
a
the
boat.
things they could have done with Trigon, I do love the translucent effect.
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
really cool.
Yeah. I'm really glad they did that. The half
Chase
bust.
Taylor. Chase Taylor knows what's up. Cap Legacy. Let's go, boys.
Just don't comment more than once in this time period,
Yes.
please, because it's just going to make it more difficult.
Chicken nuggets.
Trigon looks sweet. Yep. Boom. They're rolling in. Oingo boingo. Need that Trigon. Raven.
Shout out the Oingo Boingo brothers.
Calder wears
Oh,
dresses
man.
when no one's watching. Oh my gosh!
Whoa,
How did
whoa,
that
whoa,
slip
whoa,
in?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It was moving so fast.
when nuns watching.
First appearance,
Interesting.
Spider-Man. Interesting comment.
Interesting.
Gone the form of man. Use the demon etrigan.
Oh,
And
that should
Trigon,
almost
please.
win
There we
based on
go.
just like he took the risk of having to type out
All
so
right.
much that stops the James Tango
James
Ace.
Tango
Trigon.
Ace is the last entry. So, Calder, if you want to scroll through, count them up.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Fine. Dave S., you snuck in.
Wow. I'm going to let him sneak in.
You snuck in, Dave S. We'll get your comment counted.
All right.
Don't worry. So we started with Dustin K.
We did. We started with Dustin
Gosh.
K.
You guys just went off.
They
Thank you.
really did went off. It was kind of
No,
insane
not
here.
Trigon.
So, one.
I would be Trigon's daughter with that sculpt. I don't know.
All right.
I don't understand that exactly.
I don't know what you're getting at there.
But
I'd be like a brother to Trigon, maybe.
if my dad was as cool as Trigon, I'd also rock 5, 6 eyes. How many eyes does
I don't
Raven
want to
have
be
there?
here anymore, Dad. I want to go live with Trigon. You can't. We've been over this.
You get weekends with Trigon.
Yeah, Trigon comes and picks you up in like a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Pack your bags.
But it's got 4 headlights instead of 2.
Oh, now we're talking.
I'm trying to count his eyes right now. I want to say
We got
6. I think it's 4.
76 comments
All right.
in a minute. And by the way, we are at 103 viewers right now. We are triple digits, ladies and gentlemen.
You
But
love to see
somehow, and I don't know, tell me if I'm crazy, I only see 32 likes on the video.
Oh my god.
That seems kind of wild. I feel like if you're here and you're having a good time, then you should like the live stream. Feel free to share it. Make sure more people are watching.
Weekends with Trigon as a DLC show. All right, I have 1 to 76 punched in here, Calder.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Simeon, you
gosh,
go ahead
this
and
is
tell
gonna
me
be-
when to
This is
stop.
going to be tough now. I have to. So I started from the top.
And stop.
71. So you can
Fudge.
start from the
Okay,
bottom.
thank goodness we can start from the bottom.
71.
Oh
Who was
my
it? The last one was
gosh.
James Tango Ace.
No, we let
Or-
Dave
no,
S.
Dave S.
slip
Dave S.
in.
We let you
Dave S.
sneak in, Dave S.
Sneak
So we
in.
know it's not you, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, you were
let's-
76. Let's find this comment.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we just jumped
So it
to
should be
46.
5, right?
Yeah,
so
so
76,
76,
75, 74, 73,
72,
71
So it's
is Christopher Rockwell
Woo!
with Ghostbusters Iconics. Christopher Rockwell, go ahead and email dialhforheroclix@gmail.com to go ahead and claim your Trigon and Raven. Send us your address and we'll get you that shipped out to you when we get everything else
yeah.
packaged up and
Looming.
shipped out.
It's gonna be a process. So again, everyone, please have patience because at the end of the day,
Please.
we're like 3 guys. It's a lot of Heroclix to get sent out. But congratulations, Christopher. Enjoy the Trigon and Raven. I'm sure you will. Sculpt's amazing, even if it's a figure that you don't end up playing. I mean, just having that on your shelf,
Right. Oh,
like
it's-
that's immediately in my collection.
Oh,
I really do want to play that Raven though.
I literally have
Oh my
the
gosh,
top
Raven's
shelf of my newest shelf that I built is just Iconics, and the second shelf is about to become Iconics as well. It's a great way. I don't even take them out of the box unless I use them, and then I
Yeah.
immediately put them back because
We have the boxes
The
as
box
like
is so pretty.
backgrounds
The boxes
in our
are great
glass
displays.
display
Like,
case. Then we have the
almost
figures out in
always.
front of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like this one is just like great artwork. He's a little crazy looking.
He's looking a little creepy with them 6 eyes.
I am interested to see how he plays with his trait, like knowing he can only be damaged once per turn. I think that makes for like an interesting like boss trait, something
Yeah.
larger.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to really think about how you're damaging him, and then stop clicks on top of that is really nice.
Just powering
Obviously-
up the cannon.
People have talked about giving him like Soul Sword, which is concerning.
The over
But,
under of the third shelf also it would have to be the under because the top 2 are the over. So yeah, it would have to be the under third shelf becoming Iconics. Yeah, no.
I mean,
The third
if
shelf.
they keep releasing
Neither of us
Iconics-
gave you that. Sorry.
If they keep releasing Iconics, I could see it.
I think it would just be a new whole cabinet or shelf because
Dennis Ryan.
Simeon needs a hat to complete the trio. I tried to tell
Simeon-
him. I asked him, what stupid hat are you going to
Dennis
wear?
Ryan thinks I'm not 35. Interesting. Interesting that Dennis Ryan thinks I'm not 35 years old.
They don't know. You want to know what's
That
interesting?
you don't know that I'm 35 years
Calder, if I
Yes.
reverse 35,
it's 53.
right?
old. Mm-hmm.
53, right?
Yep, 53.
And then I just add a little mark in between those numbers. Little
5/3.
apostrophe.
Yeah. Oh. No! Why? Why? No,
You
no,
get
no.
a dazzling
Viewers-
5'3".
Viewers at home, I promise I'm not 5'3". I don't know
We don't know that. We're all sitting. We all
We
look like the
do.
same height right
We
now.
all do
I could
look
be
the
5
same
feet.
height.
You don't know.
If you know what? Actually, we all kind of are sitting at around the same height right now, and yet it would be kind of.
My chair doesn't lock though, so it's just like super lean back. So
Ian can't lock in.
can't lock
That's what he
in.
just said. He can't
I
lock
can't
in.
lock in.
So
But we
Ian and
can
I,
lock in
We're locked in.
to the next category.
Yes, we can.
And that's absolutely what we'll do. So, guys, there were a lot of low point figures that came out this year, a lot of impactful ones as well. And that would be considered something in like the support role, something with your perplex, your probs, your outwits, your leaderships, your support on a support figure. But there can only be one best support of the year. And we're going to tune it over to Luke here to tell us who that is. Is it any surprise?
It's really not. For Degaton is of course your winner for best support. He's just an absolute beast on the field, guys.
The guy is insane.
The
Just
man is
absolutely
he does
crazy.
so much for 20 points. So much too much, you could say.
That was dope.
I gotta say, guys, remember, there are points for style, and Luke has style in spades.
It's crazy.
We love to see it.
It's so like I messaged him immediately after he'd sent that over. I mean, showed us it live. And I was just
Then
like,
he
how'd
just
you get so
showed it to
smooth,
us live,
so
just right
silky? I don't know how he does it. We'll see if he shows his face in the comments after we've been talking about him. He probably won't. He's going to hide out a little
Show
bit
his
now.
face, you say?
He will never do that.
He will never do
He's
that.
on a list.
He's on a list
A
somewhere.
Canadian list.
A
Yeah.
Canadian list.
Some could say he's being hunted.
Winning a per degaton. Yeah,
Yeah.
he really is.
And
Makes a
he's-
degaton of sense. It really does. Cashew creamer is wild.
Is that what he's using? Cashew creamer?
I guess it's
How
wild.
do you milk cashews? How do you milk cashews? That's
Brute
all
force.
I'm saying.
Brute force.
Brute force.
When are we
Ian-
going to see Ian per
ooh, I like
Deggleston? You know, I've got a really good alter ego coming up here. Probably the best one yet for me.
Oh, yeah.
I can't spoil
It'll be-
it tonight because that's a 2025
It'll be
thing. This
good.
is
It'll be good.
2024. But it does have to do with Spider-Man, is what we'll say. There's going to be, honestly, Spider-Man, if everything goes our way for that, that's going to be one of the most fun series that I think we'll ever do as a channel. So really looking forward to that. But why are we talking about forward when we got so much stuff to
That's
talk
true.
about previously? I mean, really, it has just been such a fun year. All the events we got to go to, like Florida, Adepticon, Gen Con, Worlds, and everything else in between. Hosting a regional for David Newmark, doing all of our own like local
summer
events.
champion Clix.
Yeah, it's been a blast. It's seriously been so cool.
We got to show off Kong first. We got to show off
We did, yeah.
Sherlock first. That was. I mean,
That was
we were
right away.
already doing
Weird.
next phase, but then like we were like also tossed those two. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
they
rules.
didn't tell us that either.
No.
They said like, hey, what if we send some stuff your guys' way to Florida to like hand out? We're like, oh yeah, that sounds great. And then they ended up sending Kong with it, and we didn't even know. Like at the time, I don't even think we had a
no
release
clue,
date.
No clue what he did.
for Kong.
Yeah.
So to have that in the package and be like, oh my gosh, and then to preview it and have it be like as strong as he was. What's crazy though, there's actually, you can go to a live stream where I say this. We were talking about how good Kong was. And I was like, he feels like a strong shield, but he's no Carnage Silver Surfer. Coldest take in the universe. Oh boy.
I think I was really hyped on him being like a 200, 300 point piece that people
Yeah.
would play.
Oh,
and then everyone was like,
But 50.
what about like a bunch at 50? Like 2 at 50 is really good.
Prior to Adepticon, though, I will stand by. Like, I know a lot of people played him. I still don't think people knew how good Kong actually was going into Adepticon.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like people were really like, I'll try
What
him.
was he?
He's
what-
really
What was
solid.
the Kong representation on the field? What
Oh,
was
there
the
were so
percentage of
many.
Kongs?
There's
There
like
was
half the
50
teams of
50
Kong.
something players, and yeah, I think it was at least half.
Was
if not
Adepticon
over
where
half
all
for
the
Adepticon.
Ivies were getting played?
No, that was
No.
Origins.
That was Origins,
is
okay.
when
This was like
Denny
Death
Derek
Metal Wonder
Baldlight,
Woman.
He was the one who like brought Ivies to the forefront.
Mhm.
At Origins, but yeah, Kong
the
was
sky
all
is
about-
falling moment of 2024.
Yeah. I mean that blew up. That
Yeah.
scared everybody.
That
no,
was-
I'm in my
yeah.
starting area.
That was
Ivy
the-
can't,
the
you can't do
sweating
this to
red
me,
button.
Ivy. Yeah,
WizKids with the sweating red button moment.
yeah.
Nerf Ivy or keeping Iconics untouched for a
Making
few
money. I want
months.
to make money. Yeah.
So. You guys are talking about how bent our Perdegaton. He's really
not that bent.
Really not.
He's on a time
No,
platform.
I'll show you.
He's like
That's
fine.
pretty good posture. If
You,
you,
you
ask
totally
me.
missed Ian go off like
like
he
he's
like
really
grabbed it and
Just like heated it up in my hand. I don't know. You guys are hating on. Nope. Let me hold him upright.
Maybe he's just a little bit more pompous than the
He just,
regular
you know,
Perdegaton.
yeah.
Gangster.
He's a little better than the regular Perdeg.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all. No.
Even if he was doing the limbo, so what?
What's wrong if there's a little bit of a bend? I think that's fine. Perfectly normal for some people.
Yeah. Some people are bent. Some people have bent Heroclix, okay? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right?
Some hobbies
Should we
require
give
a heat
something
gun.
away, Ian?
We could.
Should we?
Well, this is a fun one.
I feel like it would be. I think it would be pretty good. Are you looking for who I think you're looking for?
I am.
I believe I saw this person in the chat.
I feel like I did.
Ah,
There he is.
so we'll see
We'll see if he comments again.
if he comments again.
He will comment
we'll see.
again.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
He will
No,
comment
100%.
again, and when we do, we will
So,
give away that prize.
Should we kind of talk about the theme of this prize?
Yeah, let's do it.
So who we're giving this away to? Not necessarily the person just yet, but for
He
you
has to
guys.
show himself
As
again.
you know, yeah. Once we see
He'll
the
know,
comments again,
probably.
I assume so. But this prize is for somebody that is consistently in the live stream, hanging out in the live stream, commenting the live stream,
Like,
always,
shows
like,
up
talking,
immediately?
liking. Yeah, just one of those reoccurring names that we constantly see in the live, and is always like fun. It's got some great quips. It has a great username. Just. That might be a little bit of a spoiler, but
He does have a
an
great
awesome-
username.
Just a great username.
Don't know who he is.
The people that
Love the
just
guy.
represent, and like I feel like we see this person every single time that we go live, and it's really cool. And I'm very, very, very happy.
Sorry, Garrett.
To see it, and I'm just waiting for them to comment.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Sorry.
they're still around.
Maybe they are. Maybe they are.
Maybe
We got
pop in and out.
106 people.
Popping it out
I
every
will
time.
say though, Garrett, for the live stream fan of the year, you were
in
a
the
strong
running.
consideration, and
The
we actually
triple-
went back through the live streams.
Oh,
And there he is.
There it is.
I'm so
Ladies
sorry,
and
Garrett.
Gentlemen,
We'll give you a little consolation prize.
Sippin'
Message me.
Purell. You are the Dial H for Heroclix live stream
stream
viewer fan of the year. Thank you so much for just consistently coming to the live streams, hanging out, and having a great time. We always love to see, yo, is Sippin' Purell here? Where is
Yep.
he at? Boom. There he is.
And every time reading the
always
names, it's
showing
like
up.
Sippin'
It
Purell.
rocks. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Are you kidding me?
So let's talk about
what's
what
kind of
Sippin'
prize?
Purell
Yeah.
won for being the best live stream fan. Again, we had to go through and like really look at like every live stream and be like, okay, so we didn't want to be impartial. We didn't want to be unfair.
Yeah. Who's
But-
the most Florida themed?
The most Florida themed, yes, that's exactly who it was. So, Sippin' Purell, what you're walking away with for participating as much as you have is a Trigon and Raven Iconics, a Beetlejuice Iconics, a Spider-Man First Appearance Iconics, a Wakanda Hulkbuster First Appearance Icon, or not First Appearance, maybe it is.
I mean, it's the first
Kind of
appearance in
is.
Heroclix.
I guess.
yeah, First Appearance HeroClix Iconics.
Comic book number one.
And then a 2025 Marvel starter as well. So 4 Iconics and the 2025 starter. Again, if you guys win anything, please shoot us a message at dialhforheroclix@gmail.com. Send us over your info. And if you won a brick, please power rank them. You know, Masters of Time, Deadpool, Weapon X, Black Panther. Let us know which one you'd prefer. We will do our best to fulfill what you guys are looking for. But again, limited quantities on that stuff. So, Sippin' Purell, congratulations. Thank you for hanging around with us as much as you do. Thanks for giving us more purpose in what we do as well. So, yeah, congratulations. I've died and went to Clixys. Excellent.
Let's go.
So, yeah. But, yes, I do want to finish that statement. Garrett, it was like
You
literally
were in the
between you two.
Yeah. And the triple stream at Worlds, that was big, Garrett. That was
Hypnosis
huge.
Pictures, that was the other. Those were the
Oh,
3
that's
that
right.
we were between.
Okay.
So, but Sippin' Purell, you edged him out. So, congratulations on winning that. Oh, the Clixys, baby. It's a star-studded night.
Cheers to a little.
Was set of
a
the
little
year
Purell.
said yet?
Let's-
No, it
let's
was
do
not.
Little cheers
Little
to some
tink.
Purell.
Well,
I'm deep.
you're
It was good. It was just juice. It's tasty.
Just juice. This comes straight from
$384. $384.
direct from Concord.
Juice. $384 juice.
Calder and I had to go through a jungle to get this stuff, okay?
Yes,
Welch's.
we did. We
had to go through it.
Yeah, we did.
Not at your local gas
you
station.
wouldn't believe it.
You'd have no idea how hard
Sip
it was.
Imperial, it is dial H for Heroclix, so just all run together at gmail.com. So let's go ahead.
And Garrett, shoot me a.
Toss
I
that.
think we're at it on Facebook. If we're not, add me on Facebook. Shoot me a message too, because yeah, you were very close. That was probably one of the tightest races of everything we have to announce tonight. But guys, back to the categories. Other than supports, there were a lot of really strong attackers this year. One particular really strong attacker, probably, maybe.
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone.
But who do you think is the main attacker?
Who's him?
Who's him?
Yeah.
Let's
a
find
good
out,
question.
shall we? Let's send it over.
And your nominees for the best 2024 attacker are. And the winner is.
It's Kong. I mean, did you think it was anything other than Kong? You came in here expecting an actual, like, new kind of figure, like, oh, this was new, and I didn't expect this to win. You thought for a second it was Ronan. Ronan! I don't shout at Eli. No one else plays Ronan. No one plays this guy. But you guys actually thought it was one of these characters? No, it's Kong. Does it be anything other than Kong? What did you really think it was anything other than Kong for 2024 attacker of the year? Kong? Nah, it's Kong, dude. It's Kong. Now get out here. Coming out here trying to think it was anything other than Kong, agitating my sciatica, anything. I can't believe you thought it was anything else than Kong. Merry Christmas, whatever. Best attacker, Kong.
We're back.
And thank you to Heroclix USA, Alec. Hilarious. But yes, of course, it is nonetheless.
No
it is
other
Kong.
than
Kong's
the man
just
himself. He's that dude.
You know what? It's big monkey time. Look at him there. He's a monkey. And he hits hard.
Yeah.
He is.
Look at that.
He hits really, really hard. Hadari Yao, I think, was she top 3 for bait?
She was top 3. I actually do have the stats.
You guys want to know? Congrats.
I feel like she could have gotten over the top if she had seen more tournament.
Over the top.
Yeah. Little Kurt Russell. Or no, that's not Kurt Russell.
Not Kurt
That's,
Russell, Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone.
So, best main attacker, out of the 309 votes we received, Kong got 81 votes for best
Insane.
main attacker. The second place wasn't even close, with Prime Colossus at 62 votes.
Okay.
For best
That's
main attacker.
closer than I thought it would be.
It is, yeah, about 19 votes off. And then third place, this one isn't even close, Darkseid got 24 votes.
Darkseid.
So that was our top 1, 2, 3 for best main attacker. Kong just blowing the race out of the water.
Yeah,
It was
he housed
insane.
him. I mean, did anyone expect any differently? I think Alex's video did sum it up pretty well.
yeah.
He was a menace. He's incredibly hard to take down, even post
I think
errata.
there was only one tournament where he didn't show up in like big numbers.
Yeah.
And that was after Ivy's had already made a showing and people were like, I can't run Kong, well, Ivy's are unchanged.
Mhm.
And there was like
Yeah.
exactly one tournament where the Kong showing was really low. But yeah, that was
Even at Worlds, too. You know, we were all going into it thinking, well, he's been
gotta
errated
be,
now.
yeah.
He ran Gen Con, but
Mhm.
surely no one is that confident in the Kong play, right? I think going into it, you know, again, we could listen back to this. I think for top 8, I said that there would be 2 Kongs, 3 Kongs.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
I remember I was
you're
way more
saying-
confident again in Carnage Silver Surfer.
What did your
It's
top
not like he
end-
did bad.
What did your top 3 end up being? Was it like Butterfly, Masters of Evil?
I said,
Oh, yeah.
I think Death Metal Wonder Woman was actually my
Death
number
Metal.
one
Death
number one
Metal is what it
pick,
was.
and she did do fairly well. Oh gosh, I don't remember what mine were, but I remember I was really, really big on Death Metal Wonder Woman. I was really big on Ghost Rider too, and he took top 4, or top 8. He took top 8. Yeah, Ghost Rider I was way too big on. That figure has been such an enigma. Pretty much the entirety of the year,
Ghost
there are so many
Rider's-
people who think
yeah.
he's awful, so many people who think he's amazing, and then he just kind of rides that line of like,
Not Josiah.
Not
Josiah,
Josiah.
the triple Ghost Rider meta
With all motorcycles.
all motorcycles.
So they all have
pretty
super
real.
senses. And then
Kinda rocks.
he had, I think he had something else that could copy Wonder Woman on all of them, I believe.
Oh, is that what it was?
Because they all, they all had 4 through 6 super senses, and you couldn't do anything about it, which
It was
that
so
rocks.
sick. It was so awesome. Yeah.
So
But
yeah.
no, I know what you mean. Ghost Rider was just like
So in and
he's
out.
such a tech piece, and that's just kind of what he ended up being. It was this tech piece that tries to masquerade as a main attacker.
Can you imagine if Ghost Rider was still modern with the phone booth, giving your whole team shape change?
He is modern.
Is he? Wheels is still modern.
Wheels of Vengeance is still modern.
That's right. Okay.
With him, though, he got top 4 at Gen Con,
Gotta give him super
piloted
strength.
by Alex Mater. He got top 2 at Adepticon, which was Anthony Berrigan getting second with that, and a Kong, of course. At Worlds, he got top 8, Andrea playing Ghost Rider with your boy Captain America as well.
Soldier Supreme
Florida.
represent as well. Soldier Supreme. Defenders.
Florida, he got second as well, piloted by Rob
Rob Olger?
Yeah. Like I was thinking, I was like, I don't want to butcher his last name.
Is that he got second at Florida?
Yeah, he was playing Iron Fist as well with the shot gauntlets.
That's
playing
right.
a
I do
Defender's
remember
theme.
Iron Fist getting second.
So
Okay.
Ghost Rider has just
Yep.
never quite made it. I mean, Alex Mater played Ghost Rider a ton and won a bunch of local events, but I mean, it's Alex Mater. Of course, he's going to win
He's
local
just so
events.
good.
He's
He just
that
stomps.
dude.
He stomps.
So Ghost Rider has been close. He's
the
rode
local
this
event
weird line
is
though.
the Champion Clix qualifier.
112.
Last December.
Yeah, and you're playing a baller animal
69
theme.
likes.
That's right.
Interesting to hear Dark Side. Guessing those may have been silver votes. You know, silver could have been a factor
Yeah.
for a lot of people who voted, and that's completely fine.
Well, remember, when we just say best overall figure, best main attacker, it doesn't specifically say 300 modern, silver, whatever, sealed. It's just saying overall in this entire year, 2024, whether that is in silver or in modern. Obviously, it's mostly going to be modern, and you can kind of tell a lot of people focus when they hear voting. They just kind of see.
Yes,
kind of go
Christopher, we
off
got your
whatever
message.
Modern is.
Or whatever
we had
they
so
do
many
the most,
votes.
yeah.
So like in best support, like obviously Predegaton ran away with best support, right?
Mm-hmm.
The amount of votes Jennifer Kale got for best support is concerning when she came out last year. So it's kind of funny when we see.
But again, that was a figure that got snubbed. People
It
wrote
did.
her off.
Well, also true, yeah.
And she had a revival.
And that
in
is one thing I
2024.
will say is when a set comes out so close to the end of the year, I really think it's the middle of the year is the best time for a set to come out to perform the best in the Clixies. Like Black Panther, I feel like there were a lot of things that were almost starting to get a lot of votes. We see Hidari Yao do well enough. I won't spoil too much. But like, there's only
No one's got nuked by her enough yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So really, you don't see enough representation on the map before it comes time for voting in order to actually do well. And if something happens really early on in the year, besides of course Kong, who just stays consistent the entire year, right?
Yeah.
If something happens early enough, it's kind of forgotten about by the time November,
yeah.
December rolls around.
Too
I mean,
early, it
Man
gets
Thing?
countered or changed.
Man Thing not being a top
Too
3
late.
was wild.
Yeah.
So again, another great attacker who got a decent amount of votes, but just not enough to crack into the top 3, which is really
I
sad.
cut you off, Simeon. Sorry. What
Oh
were you saying?
no, I was just saying like, if it comes too early, then like might get changed or like people just figure it out like how to counter it. So like we've seen a lot of stuff where it's like on the like cusp of being broken, but then people just kind of like reel it in, like get a game plan for that specific figure, and then it stops getting played as much because everyone's like prepared for it. Like Unimind saw that post errata.
Yeah.
Like with ID cards, like there was nothing stopping it, but post errata, like a lot of people just had like a game plan for that. So, but yeah, middle of the year
Thanos to a degree as
has
well.
like decent chance. Thanos definitely, like everyone had to run the emotional modifier.
Oh yeah, I was like,
Just
you
on
had
the
to
chance.
have Battle Fury.
Yeah.
You had to have it.
Maybe Black Panther set included for next year's voting?
Sadly, no.
It was included this year.
It was included this year, so
And we're
because
not
it
done
was
with the
modern
awards yet.
legal-
I mean, it could be a vote.
Anything that was modern legal this year is going to be up for voting. So like Collector's Trove, again, so fresh for a lot of people, is not legal until like February, mid-January next year.
Calder better
So-
peep this comment here.
One of the most underrated figures is Madame Xanadu. Yes, it is Madame Xanadu. Nobody.
really good.
Oh, man, sorry. Peeking the mic. But seriously, Madame Xanadu is so good. handing out Mastermind is so insanely good. A TK, a Perplex, a probability control. She stays in stealth. She has willpower to be able to consistently TK people out. And just, again, handing out Mastermind is so insanely strong. Yeah, and like that's not even to mention that if you want to play icky, yucky tarot cards, you have that opportunity. It's the only person in Modern you can do that with. So insanely strong.
Yeah.
Like, Madame Xanadu is way underplayed. She is...
There's so many good
only
primes.
Prime. She was in my top 10 figures of the year, and she might have been the only prime I put in my top 10. But there are so many good primes that also came out this year. Kingpin was an amazing prime. Reverse Flash was an amazing prime. Obviously,
Black Lantern, Swamp Thing,
Colossus Prime, Black Lantern, Swamp Thing. But seriously, Madame Xanadu, insanely underplayed. You have got to. If you've not tried messing around with Madame Xanadu on a mystical or past theme, just try her out for a little bit. She is so insanely good.
Do you guys say that like support figures take longer to age well than attackers? Attackers usually like get like snapped.
For Degaton?
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Instant, like everyone put it on
Space
their
Ghost though?
Yeah. Very slow
His
burn.
play is ramping up.
Yeah.
It's
now
ramping
that
up, which I'm
Porter's
very happy
gone,
to
he
see.
doesn't have that direct comparison.
Yeah.
Like he's a stat monster. Can hit pretty hard himself.
I think
Jennifer
anything-
Kale, slow burn again.
Anything released before Porter rotated got like a resurgence if it was like a support figure or like had any kind of support powers or rerolls. And then obviously like at Worlds, like post Porters being in the meta, we got the Bard Harley who
Bardley Quinn.
Yeah, Bardley Quinn, who
I really like
was
her.
like, I also can pulse wave ignore friendlies and give +1 attack with prob. Like,
And I'm a wild card.
yeah.
Yeah, her stats are good, and it's hard to one shot her too, because she takes a max of 2. If you do more than 2, or a max
That's
of
so
3.
annoying. The
Yeah,
Bardley Quinn is so
you can
annoying
do up to
take
2
out of the game.
So
Oh
you
my
have
gosh.
to double tap her.
The Prime, Little
Prime
Freak,
Xanadu.
Little Freak, 42069. I assume your government name.
42,069.
42,069.
Yeah.
Madame Xanadu Prime is, of course, who I'm referencing here. She is so awesome.
It's actually
so
French. It's Lit Le Free.
Le Freak.
4,269. Yeah.
Instantly became Borat.
Yeah,
at the
just,
end.
it turns into Borat.
That's just how all French people talk. It just kind of.
Oh my gosh.
Luke would like to
Calder,
know
bring
about,
your mic closer, and apparently you might be getting picked up by mine. So
Okay.
I'll tilt mine away
right.
a little bit. Thank you, Luke, for the
my best to
for the messages.
get in here.
Jeez.
Luke also a fan of
The new collector with
Buffalo
the
Bill.
Ghost Rider 048. It will be meta. Andrea, elaborate a bit more on that. I like that.
Ultra Chase collector? Probably Ultra Chase collector.
there's 3
Just
new
protecting
collectors?
all his powers, dude. The Legacy Collector is sick. Let's just
It's really
a quick
cool.
timeout on
Unavoidable
2024. Yeah, dealing unavoidable damage. Never write that off. Getting to start with a motorcycle or a hell cycle for free. That rocks. Giving him trick arrows because he can have as many equipment as he wants. Like, that figure is sweet, and I haven't heard anyone talk about it. All right, I'm done. I love that figure though. I think he's so
He's
sick.
really cool.
But guys, shall we keep the night rolling?
I say we shall.
You know, if you guys didn't know, another thing that was really cool going on in 2024, which was piloted by our good friend Bill, what's his role at Dial H? A producer.
He's not a producer.
What
He is
made up title did we give him?
What do we? He is a what do you call it? He's when you go to them for like not advice.
Like direction?
He
Call him a marketing
what is
specialist.
Bill's fake real title that we gave him?
Yeah, his fake real title. He does a lot for us, but we gave him a stupid title that I can't remember. Anyways, Bill is a good friend of ours, and he has been calculating the ELO for players, which has been a little controversial. But this year, we already have so much more data than last year, and it's like just getting started. So the all-time ELOs will be more up-to-date as soon as we have more tournaments. So it's been really cool. He updates them week to week. Check out his posts in Players and Collectors if you want to see how you stand in tournaments.
Thank you.
Consultant.
Thank you. He's a consultant.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Horticulture.
Wow.
Consultant. Yeah.
Holy smokes. I was like, is it getting hot in here?
Wow.
'Cause
Okay. Yeah,
holy
we get it. We're dumb guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. It's consultant. Yes.
Our consultant Bill, though,
Thank
he has
you,
been
Miguel.
he's been working his butt off on this ELO stuff, and it's really cool to see that. It's really cool to have some more official standings, and that will become more official over time. But anyways, Bill is going to come to us live now with the best iconics of the year. So Bill, take it away.
refreshing. Miles Kane. $16.32. Ethan Davis. $16.73. William DeRoche. No data. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I was just doing a little quick work on the ELO. You guys are here to figure out what the winner of the 2024 Iconic Set of the Year is. Let me let you know. Small Sharp Rock. Nobody prefers those. The winner for 2024 Iconics of the Year is, in a shocker, Kong. Congratulations to Kong on winning Iconics 2024 of the Year. Back to you guys in Omaha.
And is anyone surprised
There it
that it
is.
is Kong again? Honestly, I am a little surprised by this one. I
You
won't
think
lie.
so? Because Iconics were so strong this year?
I mean, Mern was another piece that was so devastating. Butterfly is still so devastating. That's two pieces from the same Iconics.
I feel like
I thought people
it's
might
a
have a little
percentage-based
Kong
thing.
fatigue.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that particular example is like a percentage based thing, because Mern and Butterfly come from a set where they're like, what, 2/3? Not 2/3, like half.
Yeah, because
from the
it's Butterfly, Mern, the
Dancing
Dancing
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, and then Judo Master.
Yeah.
And all of those figures, sans Judo Master, he never really saw any play, but he was fun. I really enjoyed that Iconics.
I was super hot on Dancing Peacemaker. I was like, for sure this will see play.
Surely
Until-
not having protected pulse wave won't matter that
won't
much.
be a big deal,
Sure,
right?
no,
And then
I
you
get
hear it on a
immune.
podcast, and yeah. But anyways, guys, Kong wins Iconics of the Year. It's no surprise, but it is a surprise. What are you
It is
laughing
and
about?
it isn't. It is and it isn't. It's just Kong's been dominant. I'm
Kong
laughing at
in
all
Kong
the
world.
small sharp rock. It's pretty good. The references to Tide to Tide and Red Gorn.
He
and
nailed a
everything
lot
is
of references there,
so
guys.
funny.
Shout out to
If
Liquid
you
Death.
could-
We don't
yeah,
even have
every
one.
reference.
We'll have a Liquid Death later tonight. Don't worry.
Oh wow, is that kind
There's,
of nice?
they're actually
Gonna have a
stacked
Liquid
up
Death
over
later.
by the Heroclix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cut loose. Have a
We're going
little LD.
Crazy. All right. Yeah. Shout out to Croissant. I think we call it's a nickname for Bill. Is Bill de Croissant. He's very proud to be French. So it's.
Are we
up
doing
there.
best sculpt? Yes, we
are.
are.
We
That'll
are
be
indeed.
later tonight.
We could run down what categories we still have yet to do. We could let everybody know sort of the run of the show.
You guys got to stop sending us funny messages.
Yeah, no, it's goodness gracious. But yeah, so Bill had a ton of different references there. You can see several different prominent Heroclix, some of his favorites, an old Clixy, a Clixy
A
from
Spartan
last
helmet
year.
for his favorite college. What is it? Is it Michigan?
Michigan.
It's
300.
not State. He hates
No,
Michigan State.
it would be the
Michigan
University
300.
of Michigan.
Yeah, he
Is it?
loves the University of
University
Michigan,
of
right?
Michigan,
Yeah,
right?
that's what
it's
he
the
loves,
University
right?
of Michigan.
I actually bought a
Yeah, I
Michigan
believe so.
University T-shirt at a garage sale.
Why?
Just says Wolverines on it.
Oh.
Big M says Wolverines. I was like, why not?
I like
Why
this.
I was gonna take a picture and send
Yellow
it to
and
Bill,
blue.
but then
Yeah,
I was
he's
like,
yellow and blue.
I bought this shirt yesterday. It says I had my birthday party at McDonald's.
You sure?
no, I
Why
was
not?
thinking earlier. I was thinking.
I think that's a cool thing to wear as a 27-year-old guy.
I was kind of thinking McDonald's earlier.
I'm thinking.
You know, I'm thinking McDonald's. You want to know what I'm thinking, guys? I'm thinking we need to give some stuff away. With Best Iconics
agree.
and the amount of Iconics we have, how about we just give away a selection of Iconics?
Okay.
So a Spider-Man, a Hulkbuster, a Beetlejuice.
Spider-Man, Hulkbuster, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
3 Iconics, guys. We're going to give them away to a random commenter. Again,
They'll win all three.
they'll win
Oh,
all
they'll
three.
win all three. Oh my.
So
That's
a
pretty
set of
good.
iconics from the year, and I'm going to start a minute timer. Tell me what your favorite iconics of the year was. What did you guys vote for? Comment what you voted for. And we'll start with the first comment I see. So minute starts now. 27. God, I'm old. No, come on, stop.
It's okay.
Imagine being older than 27.
Yeah.
No
It's all
way.
right, Caleb.
Way.
Some of us are what you'd call midlife.
Midlife? Yeah, me.
Short. You're not
Doing
shooting
tricks
for,
on my boat.
You're not shooting for very far. This is midlife.
All right. So
right.
our first
Heroclix.
comment that answered my
believe it's
question
roses
is
for
Matt
red.
Prignano.
Roses for red. Yeah, I forgot that was an Iconics.
Yeah. And they are just absolutely flowing in.
I love
Oh
it. I
my
love
gosh.
it. Please only comment one time.
Oh my gosh.
Please only comment once, guys.
Eye of the
Literally
beholder.
so much.
I saw that,
love-
Luke, the car.
This was the year for bringing back
Oh my
other
gosh.
licensed figures. So
Mm-hmm.
starting obviously with Kong and Sherlock, but then getting into D&D.
Iconics Wolverine, though.
Iconics
First appearance
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah, first appearance Wolverine. Awesome set. I love the art on that one.
Oh, that's Timer. Timer with Thomas Benang.
We'll let a few juices loose. Is that our last comment?
Beetlejuice.
Dom, we'll let you in with Trigon and Raven.
Juice is loose, baby.
James, we'll let you in with Butterfly. We'll give a little 10-second bumper. I'm sure some people have a little more
So
delay.
many comments. So many comments.
Somebody wants to sneak one more in. You got like Dave S. again with the last comment.
All right.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Hard
final.
stop on Dave S.
Just kidding. Jake, you can have an entry too.
Hard
That's
stop.
it.
Hard stop on Jake.
Harder stop. Harder stop. The hardest stop. We're done. Thank you.
Okay.
So, Calder's going to tally that up. But yeah, Simeon, you loved the first appearance Wolverine iconic set. Have you been able to play that at all much? Have you experienced it?
I've actually played everything from it except for the Wolverine that it comes with.
Really?
That's like the only piece that I haven't played, and that was the one I was most excited for when they released it, when they showed it. But no, it was a funny story because the reprint, like the 25th anniversary reprint came out. So I got the reprint first edition, like first appearance Wolverine, and I got the holographic one, and I was like, ooh. I went like home, and then it was like 2 weeks later, I think they announced it or something, and I was like,
the packaging being like
Serendipity.
1-to-1 on it too.
Yeah.
It's so good.
oh, and like the poses, them like taking these first appearances.
Wendigo?
Yeah. So many comments online were like, gosh, these figures
84.
look ugly, and it was like
84.
they're meant to. Like that's the art style back then was not super pretty.
It really wasn't. Very like pencil heavy as well. Like
Ink, thick black lines.
yeah,
like,
it
not
all
a
looks
lot of-
kind of like those old like Archie comics.
Not a
They
lot
all
of like
Yeah,
action.
kind of
Yeah.
drama.
So nowadays they'll do like kind of like the motion of like a fist. It's a little bit better now. Like American artists have taken a lot of like stuff from like manga and stuff where like it shows like the motion of like a punch a lot better. But like
Tell me when.
Wendigo just being like fist is up and now, Ian now.
Oh, 50.
Oh, no, 50. No.
Dead center. The last one was Jake.
No.
So we can count
much.
backwards from Jake. If
From
that's
Jake,
easier.
Jake, that
I don't
is-
remember
that
who
is
the first
easier.
entry was.
That is a lot.
I think it was
easier.
James something.
Okay.
I've been trying to make
49,
Wolverine work for
48,
so
47.
long. I have Nicholas Madison building me stuff to try.
46,
Hey, that's a good guy to have building teams for you. Shout out to Nicholas for
No,
getting second
80.
at World
Shoot.
this year.
Shoot.
Okay, gotta.
Give me a second. I'm gonna lock
Color's
in.
gotta lock
Give me
in.
a second. Okay.
You could also just go from the bottom and count to 34, because that would be
Okay.
50. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna talk. No. I'm trying that Wolverine with Gala She-Hulk for the duo. That's another really interesting release of the year. How she had improved targeting, like blocking, elevated.
Yeah.
Brett Weber
Brett Weber.
with his vote of Kong,
Well, hey,
capitalized.
Don't get a Kong.
K.
But you do get
Kong.
3 iconics.
Brett Weber, you just won a Wakanda Hulkbuster, a first appearance Spider-Man, and a Beetlejuice Iconics. Give us your information, your name, your address to dialhforheroclix@gmail.com. And once again, we'll get that shipped out when we ship everything out.
it might take a while.
It might
guys.
take a while. We're just two dudes.
It's gonna be.
Two dudes who got to pack and ship everything, and it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Just so you know.
Just so you know.
In case you haven't
Please.
assumed,
And
Be
the
patient.
local,
So
the local
please be
post
patient.
office is also like a Hawkeye for if you steal their first class
Oh.
labels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that guy
It's
sucks.
like, I know you.
I know you used my first class labels and just ripped off the priority mail part. I'm like, sir, I just wanted a little sticker that says from and to.
Yeah.
I just
Please.
want.
That's all I wanted, sir.
I'm
It's
not
like,
trying to game the system. I'm just trying to.
you have the label.
I'm trying to ship
for
something out,
free.
dog. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I
But
shouldn't
congrats,
even-
Brett.
I shouldn't even let you ship these.
TCB,
I'm like,
3
you're
cool
kidding.
boys.
Shout
I'm
out
so
Dennis
glad you
Ryan
remember that.
Remembering the TCB, the 3 cool boys package.
I think that's like as far as like during the show goes, I think that's like the hardest I got you guys to laugh.
It's really good.
I listened back to that one because
Taking Canada
God,
back.
I guess.
3 cool boys just taking Canada back.
Ooh, there you go. That's a little too relevant. So,
Is it?
yeah, it kind of is.
Coming
Sorta.
for you, Luke.
Sort of.
And Jay and all the other.
Oh
Emily.
boy, goodness gracious.
Seriously,
What categories do we
pirate
have
ship.
left to announce?
You guys need an assistant. You know,
We
if
can't
it was
afford
if it was
one.
in the budget,
If it was in the budget,
I'd love to.
pay for someone to
You know
do
what?
the dirty
You
work.
guys need stamps.com.
So we did
Ah,
best
that's
map,
where you can
best
send
support,
mail.
best main attacker, best iconics. Next up, we have best legacy card. Following that, we have best set, best sculpt, and Ian clicked off, and I don't know the rest of the order. After best sculpt, we have best ILH video, and then of course we end the Hollywood night with best overall Heroclix figure of the year.
I know my vote for best sculpt.
That came out in 2024.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
totally.
kind of, sort of.
It,
Not really.
it was recarded in 2024.
We also have to announce our super fan as well.
That is also
Our
true.
super
Yeah,
fan of the
that's
year will
gotta
be
be
the
in
last
there
thing
somewhere.
that we announce here.
Superfan is a coveted Dial H award. That is somebody that consistently comments on videos, supports
Balls out.
Dial H, balls out in the Dial H for Heroclix Patreon exclusive Discord. If you don't support us and you love what we do,
You
feel
could
free to
support
support us slightly financially. You know, for as little as $5 a month to get access to the Discord, all sorts of fun giveaways, and of course, really cool Heroclix action tokens and whatnot. So check out, think about supporting Dial H for Heroclix on Patreon. We are Dial H for Dial H podcast on Patreon. Feel free to just check us out. And if you like what we do and you want us to keep doing more amazing things like this, then feel free to support us because
And if you don't,
pretty
that's
much
okay, too.
Gonna ship everything.
It's gonna hurt,
It's gonna hurt.
but that's okay.
Costs a lot of money to ship a lot of stuff. So
Aside the point.
yeah.
Legacy cards. This year was
What were some of our favorite legacy cards of the year?
kind of back and forth on legacy cards for me. There were ones that I really liked, and there were also ones that I questioned a bit. I think Masters of Time, the biggest mark against that set for me
With
was the
cards.
legacy cards.
Tough legacy cards in
Yeah.
Masters of Time.
But Deadpool Weapon X
Great set,
had
bad
so
legacy
many
cards.
bangers with
So
the
that's
Hell
wrong.
Cow,
Yeah.
the Deadpool Bob, the Weapon X, which was my vote. I'm just gonna flat out say it. I love the Weapon X.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Calder loves Hell Cow.
I love Hell Cow. I'll say that too. I voted for Hell Cow. That was my vote. I think she rocks. So
I've
I was
played-
very happy.
More legacy figures that have come out this year than I have any other year, like at all. Which there's not too many years. I think they started kind of rough. Like I think the first set
Future
was
Foundations
that was the first set with legacy cards, right?
did like Legacy, Zavin,
It
Morg,
is, yeah.
the Fantastic
Yeah.
Four, the Human Torch.
Invincible, yeah,
Is that
yeah.
when,
Invisible Woman, Human Torch from Captain America.
Mole Man, the legacy Mole Man.
He was
came
part
out,
of the
like-
summer event.
Oh, that's
Yes.
It was
right.
like Thanos, Firelord, Lockjaw,
Yeah.
both Dooms. Gosh, that was like the most banger set of legacy cards ever. Especially because they kept like the intent of the figures. I love when they revisit how the character worked. Like Firelord getting a reference to rules from 20 years ago.
being able to attack after being carried. Yeah, that rocked.
That
Yeah,
was
that really rocked.
so cool. Lockjaw literally just being Lamp again. For those who don't
Which rules.
know what Lamp is, don't have time, but it was cool. So yeah, I like when they do that. The reason I picked Weapon X was because I thought that was a really cool mechanic to revisit. And for that one, I liked that they didn't just copy paste the countdown dial. They made it something unique that can either reward you for keeping him in there or busting him out, depending on what your team wanted to do. At 40 points, I think he's a really interesting investment. 7 clicks long, 2 monster stats. I think it's a piece that actually has a lot of potential, and no one has really given it a chance yet. So
I don't think so.
I also
It's
just-
such a shame.
I love these like
The removable
modular,
stuff.
the things. So like we had the Nova Johnny where his thing could come off, like he got legacied. The like obviously the shield throw cap, he got legacied.
Right.
Anything that has like Squirrel Girl also has like a piece that
Yeah.
comes
The
off.
Invisible
Or
Woman
Monkey
got
Joe.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, Invisible
That's
Woman
right, I
had
forgot
2.
she got 2 legacy cards.
No, I enjoyed so many legacy cards. I played Tim Hunter. I played the Wolverine X-23. I played Solaris. I played Weapon X.
What point did you play Solaris at? 75?
Uh,
Or like, was it 25?
His one something line, 150. But yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Even higher. Ooh.
Okay.
But like, yeah, his big robot, cosmic, I think are the only 2 keywords. Like robot.
That is
cosmic.
it. Slayer's pretty narrow on keywords.
Yeah, he doesn't really work with like a ton of stuff, but just like having that 10 range, insane like view of the map, and then just free, deal some people damage, outwit some people. Yeah. Turn him into a cannon if you want to.
He does turn into a cannon.
Yeah.
There's I think a lot of really solid choices for legacies.
I like what Chase Taylor has to say. Hot take: the Cap Legacy wins the 2025 Clixys Legacy Card of the Year. I hope so. Shout out to Matt Reed and Spencer White and myself for being able to pseudo design and pick.
Oh, 2025.
For 2025. He says he'll win 2025.
Bold.
It's a bold prediction, considering we only know the Collector's Trove Legacy cards so far. But I do love that figure, so thank you. And yes, I do love Hellcow. More than just the fact that I'm a sexy ranch hand, but the fact that she just is she's a little cow. She's the most expensive per pound cow, because cows are sold off body weight.
Ounce by ounce.
Ounce by ounce. The most expensive cow in the world is Hellcow. Based on, we got to reload. Simeon, if you want to grab before we announce best legacy.
Why don't you hit him with 3rd and 2nd place?
3rd and 2nd place. Well, actually, we're going to go 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. Because Hellcow came in 4th, which just cuts me deep. She got 14 votes.
Lightning Lad was cool.
You know,
I'll give you that. Austin. I'll give you
and
that.
then Weapon X. So this guy right here, coming out of a tank, comes in 3rd. 2nd place. Who could it be? None of us have mentioned him yet, but it is
Really?
Starro. Colossal Starro.
Wow.
Came
Yeah.
in 2nd place.
He's
Obviously,
a menace.
a dominant force. And your 1st place, well, actually first, I'm sorry. Best legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, your best legacy card of 2024 is 058 Legacy Black Panther. Give it up, ladies and gents. He says no to your sideline. Go home. Good day, sir.
He's a
no
beast.
sideline active for you. Old Chair Panther here comes out.
I avoided talking about him because I knew he was going to win. But
It's
oh
what
my
I voted
gosh.
for. And Ian was saying he loves when they like revisit stuff, when they like make it feel like it originally was. I am so glad that this guy got an update that like is nothing like his original.
Yeah.
If he just created like bystander Wakanda warriors and gave like +1 attack, like I played him so much when he was modern, and even past modern. Like when they first came out with the Wakanda keyword, and even to this day, Wakanda keyword has some of the highest stat modifiers for keywords. They just don't have like a ton of characters.
No Daredevil?
You know.
Daredevil came out last year, Ryan.
Once again, and Daredevil got too many votes again
He
for a
did.
figure that came out in 2023.
No Beetlejuice for you. Yeah,
That's right.
That's the biggest point. I can't believe you played this figure a lot before he was Legacy, though, if I'm being honest, Simeon.
Oh, I played him.
Thought that figure was not
I
good.
Did he make Wakandan Warriors? What did he?
He did.
He made the Wakanda Warriors from the set, which weren't bad. It was like on a 5, they came in on click 2. On a 6, they came on click 1, something like that. Then he gave just like a map wide +1 attack for all people with the keyword, which was just like kind of unheard of back then. Like an entire board wide effect like that. He had Mastermind. I would play him with
something only an actor would get, a +1 attack.
Yeah, something. Yeah, 25 points might get.
You have to be wearing like a white T-shirt to get something like that.
Jeez.
No, the
Holding-
Hades from Wonder Woman, Superman, Wonder Woman. I would play those two because they're both on chairs and they both
The
generate
chair
stuff.
teams.
And he had Mastermind. So I would just Mastermind to like the souls or whatever that Hades made.
Apparently, you look like Seth Rogen.
Ouch.
Oh.
Why?
What is that? What is this?
Why? I guess
Yeah, that's pretty good. That was close.
No, it's like
Starro should have won, yo. Maybe, but he didn't.
Yes, I see the Seth Rogen now more.
Zeph, I'm just glad you put a sad face at the
When
end
he
of that,
first
'cause
said Seth Rogen, I thought he meant like Joe Rogan. And I'm like, he looks nothing like Joe Rogan. But Seth Rogen,
Joe Rogan.
now I see it more. I don't know why.
It's the same guy.
Instead of
I don't feel like there's a good Rogan to be compared to.
No. I cannot
Is there a
think
good
of anyone
Rogan,
besides
looks wise, to be compared to?
Wow. Simeon Bruce looks like Simeon Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Thank you.
It's in here.
Thank
Yeah.
What matters. That's what counts.
His haircut costs too much to be compared to Seth Rogen.
Now that they pointed it out, he does. LMAO. No.
No.
Oh,
Hectic
no.
Hex. No. Let's go with what Marnie said. Marnie said Simeon Bruce is Simeon Bruce.
Yeah, there you go.
Did he mean Seth Rollins?
Oh, you definitely don't look
You
like
don't
Seth
look
Rollins.
like
Not
him.
with your hair this
Not
short.
with the short hair.
Maybe with the long. Actually, your hair was thicker than Seth Rollins'
It's just,
hair.
it's
when
just
your
the
hair was
beard
long.
and the glasses. That's all. That's
Daredevil
all it is.
votes in 2024.
I think I'm.
Luke, you gotta stop. Luke, you can't.
Oh,
You have
Daryl
to quit
Devil.
looking at
huh?
Luke's messages. Is what we
Yeah,
quit
I
doing.
gotta stop
No,
cutting to him.
I think I'm more gray than Seth Rogen. Sadly, 'cause he's
You don't.
He's
Stop
getting
comparing
dyed.
yourself to Seth
He's
Rogen.
getting
Simeon.
dyed. You know, he's Hollywood.
okay.
He's all Hollywooded up, Simeon. You can't. These
Seth
are
Rogen is
unrealistic-
lucky enough to look like Simeon.
There we go.
That's
Wes.
true. I never would have cast him
take
if
that.
he didn't look like me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. Whoa! Oh! Rogan Daniels was a guy I delivered mail to. Cool dude. There you go.
Can we say that?
All right.
Sure. We just
Okay.
did.
Oh, best pudding of the year.
Ooh.
Gosh, I didn't eat a lot
I
of
don't
pudding
think I
this
had
year.
any pudding
I
this
haven't
year.
had any.
I had some
Budino
pistachio.
is a pudding, I suppose, right?
Budino. I had no budino this
I'm
year.
okay with.
I think it's got to be
the order.
pistachio. That's probably the best pudding that I had.
No pistachio creamer, just pistachio pudding.
Yeah.
Okay. Like green. So is it
How do
green?
you guys feel about Speaking of creamer, how do you guys feel about QT now having their cold brew on tap? Have you seen this?
The Quick Trip.
Yeah.
I think
they have those like taps now.
You know, I'm a Casey's
coffee
man,
bar.
Simeon. I haven't been to
Just
Quick Trip.
a
in
quick
while.
aside on cold brew. I've ordered it a lot of times, and every time I do it, I'm like, I don't think I like this, and now I just don't order it anymore. But I thought like a iced coffee and like cold brew were like the same thing.
Yeah.
They're not. I thought, are they? I don't
What's
think they
the
are.
difference? It's
no.
both cold coffee.
Every time I have a cold brew, I'm like, why does this taste like dirt?
Cold brew is it's like
Well,
actually
coffee
brewed
already
cold.
tastes
Yeah.
like dirt, though.
Iced coffee, I think they just take
Coffee does
normal
taste. What do you
brewed
mean?
coffee.
Normal brewed coffee just kind of tastes
Iced
like
coffee,
dirt.
regardless of the weather, is the best because you can just do this. It's gone.
Yeah.
And then you have the effects of coffee.
That's what an energy drink is.
You'll
for.
have to
You can
you'll have to go to the QT and get the nitro.
Nitro.
brew.
What's up with coffee and
The one
nitro?
on Battle Creek.
It makes
Okay.
it yeah.
Okay.
Say Battle Creek.
Battle Creek.
Cold brew is supposed to sit
Saddle
and
Creek.
be-
Saddle. Battle Creek is a place in Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's a town. I meant Saddle.
The battle happened elsewhere.
Cold brew
The
is
saddle-
amazing.
The Saddle is
was
here.
here.
Is where you ride down
Yeah.
to it.
Iced coffee is just coffee
They
poured
always tell me
over
they'll
ice.
see me next time.
That's what we like.
And that's so nice of them at the QT. I have been to this QT a few times.
Yeah,
now
they're
that you say that.
See you next time, and I'm like, I've
Maybe.
never seen you once before.
I've never seen you my entire life.
I've lived here years. I've come to the QT.
Who are you?
Times again, and this is the first time I've ever seen you.
Oh, hold on. Here he is. Guys, we're getting word live from WizKids that Ryan has now tabulated up the results for the best set of the year. All right, well, let's cut over to him for the best set.
Howdy, howdy, Heroclix land. Thank you, Dial H, for inviting me to present this evening, and thanks for everyone at home for tuning in. Before I name the 2024 Best Heroclix sets, I wanted to take a couple minutes and thank the community for what's been the most fun and rewarding year of my career. Getting to know so many retailers and players and organizers who share a passion for this game has been inspiring, and the warmth and kindness exhibited by this community has really demonstrated what sets Heroclix apart from other games and the communities that surround them. It's such a privilege to be in position that I am as organized play community manager to to help facilitate tournaments and do everything that we're trying to with WizKids. So let's see. I thought I'd share a couple of highlights from my first year on the job. Let's see, loosely in chronological order. We had the just ridiculous outpouring of generosity and warmth, both literal and figurative, at H4H, where I really feel like I got to know the community and springboarded my relationship with the the community at large. Let's see, the executive game at H4H with Scott Porter and Howard and Dennis was a lot of fun and memorable. Giving out Bag O promos at Origins and Gen Con and a little bit in Memphis, setting up product and overseeing the event on Lucas Oil Stadium, Clixys Bowl at Gen Con, where there had previously been a Super Bowl however many years ago. It was crazy, surreal, and fun. Let's see, on a local level at a casual event run by the inestimable Kurt Sanders, I won my first uncoached game of Heroclix ever. Of course, taking down my beloved Galactus with a team of 7 different Wolverines. I'm sorry, Gallon. We'll get him next time. We'll be on the same squad, I promise. Let's see, everything I learned and all of the culmination, all of the relationships that I made this year kind of culminated at Worlds in Memphis, which was just a whirlwind of a wonderful time, and just fantastic. I can't wait to run it again next year. And let's see, of course, going on stream with our boys in Omaha for that Jurassic Battle Royale and answering some questions from chat while playing in Memphis was a lot of fun. Definitely a highlight of the year. And then we also did a really fun team sealed after hours in Memphis with Dial H. So there was, and of course I can't forget the beginnings of my Antonio Clark gallery with a huge Galactus and an even bigger host of Celestials. So I can't wait to hopefully add to that next year. Antonio, you better be coming back out with that ink, because I'm sure you will be. Let's see, that's just a brief handful of things that stood out. There was so many more. Everything was awesome, and I'm so excited to expand upon things in 2025 and to continue to try and bring Heroclix gameplay and community experience to as many different places as we possibly can. So all right, thanks for listening. Let's get on to business. The moment of the hour is at hand. We've got a winner to name. All right, congratulations. The winner of Best Heroclix Set for 2024 is, by an overwhelming majority, DC Masters of Time. There you have it. All right, thank you again, Dial H, for having me. Thank you, community, for watching and supporting. And let's see, if you're at Adepticon next year in March in Milwaukee, come say hello. All right, that's it for me. Back to you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Heroclix set of the year, Masters of Time. Thank you so much, Ryan, for the awesome way to announce it and just kind of going over some of the best things that made this year so great. But yeah, Masters of Time was just, it was a must win, right? Come on.
We do have to comment on one of the things we got to do at Worlds that was like so much fun is during the last day of BRs when they had some extra product, they actually handed that over to us, and it was all Masters of Time bricks. It was a handful of them.
Oh yeah, they were doing super booster battle royals.
They were like, "Hey, give these out."
Rest of the brick.
And they're like, "And keep a few for yourself, guys. We appreciate what you do." It's like, "Oh wow, thank you so much." And with that, we actually went up to our hotel room. It was Asael, me, Calder, Simeon, Miles, and then Ryan, and we got to play some late night team sealed. Nobody saw that.
Whoa,
that was a lie. That was
whoa,
live. But guys, it was so much fun. We all teamed up. We were all slotting. We built Ryan's team. We got to play. It was seriously such a good time.
His team was awesome too. Like you guys gave him just some ranged just ranged cannons. Like keep these guys grouped up, and like he was like, I'm gonna hit you for 6 and then another 6 for free because.
But you hard countered him. We slotted him into the B slot, and Simeon was like
so
all
sad.
Batman. He's like, I should just drop. We're like, no, stop.
Yeah, not on purpose, but like, yeah, everyone on my team had wild card or just Batman team ability, so it was just you can't see any of my guys anyhow.
Is it any surprise though that Masters of Time won set of the year?
Oh, no.
Not at all. This was the most decided category.
Amazing set. It was a landslide.
74% of you guys
victory.
voted
Yeah.
Masters of Time.
The next best set was Deadpool Weapon X, and
If
that
it
wasn't touching Master of Time.
If they had released another set with 2x2 Colossals, maybe, but they didn't. It's just hard to beat. Like, look at that Flash Raptor. Like, that is so hard to
beautiful.
The
look at that
scaling on
GI.
him.
Have you guys been watching Creature Commandos?
I have not, but I hear GI Robot has.
I hear good things.
He is. I don't know about game, but like he is probably the most favorite character in that. Like,
nice.
First 4 episodes that he's in. Yeah, and then they got the Dresden Dolls doing coin operated boy. Da-da-da-da. I don't know how the song goes, but like, it's a great song.
I'm with you.
I like the soundtrack. James Gunn, right? Soundtrack. Super banger.
He chooses some great soundtracks, man.
I don't know if I've ever talked about Gogol Bordello before, but he plays Gogol Bordello, and like that blew me away. My nephew was listening to that at 2 years old because I am a fiend for Gogol Bordello.
Simeon.
That gypsy punk rock from Eastern Europe. Whoo boy, I like that stuff. Yeah.
Oh boy.
They didn't play like.
Woo boy. Yes, sir. Play me some of that gypsy punk rock from Eastern Europe. Yahoo!
If he was really thinking, he would have played Start Wearing Purple, When There Is Trap Set Up For You. I don't know what the name of that song is, but when
That's
there is
like the
trap
main...
set up for you in every corner of this town. Like, that would have been a great song for the town where there was traps set up for them. He didn't play it. Probably because that song was already used in a movie a long time ago. No, good song choices. I like it. Dresden Dolls, like, super underrated band. People probably won't like it, but like really fits the theme of like this ragtag group. I don't know.
Where can they find your Spotify playlist, Simeon?
Do not.
Where can they search up?
No one
Simeon's
wants to
playlists?
see
Guys,
my liked songs.
As we all know, every person we've spoken to tonight has been live.
Another banger.
That was all live.
They've all been live.
Not recorded.
We've been waiting to just hit the little live button. They get a little red light, and then boom, they're live.
While Ryan was live, and he was 100% live.
He was.
We actually had a package. This is not a drill.
This is actually not even.
We had a
joke or
package
anything.
dropped at our door from WizKids, literally 5 minutes ago. Like, this is not. This isn't a
Shipping.
joke.
New Jersey, baby. I already opened it just to see what was inside, and I'm actually kind of blown away. Like, so Simeon, you got here right before 7 o'clock. Right about 7.
Yeah, it was like 6:40.
And there was nothing. You would have brought in a package.
Yeah, there was no box sitting there.
And while we were live, we got sent a Eye of the Beholder Iconics. That's insane, you guys.
Really cool.
This is crazy cool that this just made it here tonight.
Like, I know
This is
everything else has
wild.
been live, guys, but that was legitimately like,
is like-
while Ryan was speaking, dropped off at
It's
the
kinda-
door.
Actually.
So thank you,
came in
WizKids.
live.
Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
At 8:55. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
At night.
At this time of night, like, that had to have been priority something or other.
I don't know.
FedEx something or
But
other.
we'll take it.
It's-
Got the D20 in there,
kinda
the
wild.
bag of holding. And we'll go ahead and cut it open, do a little aside
this
here.
bad boy.
For,
Let's get this bad boy open here.
talking so much about iconics, we could throw them on the spot.
But, I think a lot of people were a little hard on Ryan during his talking about his favorite set being Marvel Studios' Next Phase, because that's also one of my favorite sets of the year. I think it's aged so well, and I think a lot of people gave it a lot of guff right away, but then you see just how much playable figures
Man-Thing
come
rocks.
out of Next Phase. I don't think you can do anything but... Whoa! Oh! Almost lost my D20.
First roll.
Oof.
4?
A 4.
An 8?
8. Simeon, can you
Simeon, can you
double
do this with
that?
a 16?
16?
Double it.
The
Pass
nat,
it to the
the
next.
12?
The nat 20.
A 13.
13. Okay.
All right. Simeon will at least pass his dex check.
But yeah, we'll take a closer look at this beholder. I mean, that's on the repertoire for tonight now. That looks really difficult to take out.
He does have some good binding.
All right.
So quick aside during the Clixys for our guy, the beholder. because.
But also, just to talk a little bit more about Masters of Time. So probably my favorite sub theme in it was, of course, the Jurassic League. I think the Jurassic League not only looked beautiful, but they were a ton of fun to play. Yes, even Batwalker was pretty fun to play in the Jurassic League. I had a ton of fun messing around with them and just like, seeing how fun, how crazy cool they were. Toss them in there, Ian.
Wow,
Toss
this
them all
is
up on the
so
spinner.
much bigger than I thought it was.
Look at all these coins.
I know. Ooh,
that have been
look how
tossed to
silver
the
they
Witcher.
are. Toss a coin. Can you sing us a song, Simeon? Toss a coin to your Witcher?
No.
Please? Pretty please?
There he is.
There is a new Witcher game coming out. I do hope that song makes an appearance. I know it won't because Dandelion does not. He doesn't steal from other artists. So
Here's everything that's included in that Iconics. Wow, that sculpt is huge. Really, really cool.
I didn't realize this equipment came with just as big of a card and just as long as like text as the beholder himself.
The fact that this looks like the D&D monster manual like rule book, the text, the way it has the image, the kind of font styling here is also really cool. I also love that he only has like 5 standard powers on his dial, and then he just has a ton of specials, which is hilarious.
The treasure chest making you so as someone that played a DM that like was a DM for many years, having a specific role be like what that character would find in a chest. I always loved that because it was like you roll high, you get something good. Most of the time they roll mediocre and like you give them like a thing. A lot of people would like have played Skyrim. They're like, I'm gonna loot the body and like be like, all right, roll to see what you find, and they'd like roll, and I'd be like, nothing. You find this bandit, believe it or not, was broke. He had a dagger on him.
Couldn't steal nothing. He was trying to rob you. He didn't have anything left. He had nothing.
So hempen rope, cloak of invisibility, broom of flying, cloak of displacement.
What else you doing with a broom?
Gauntlets.
Broom of cleaning?
Ogre power.
Broom of sweeping?
Not here.
Definitely not in this house.
These gauntlets are of ogre power. Not overpower, ogre power. Boots of elven kind, staff of healing, dancing sword, javelin of lightning, mithril armor, and choose another result and roll again. So on a 20, on a nat 20, you get to pick one of the results and then roll again.
That seems very Bad Samaritan-y to me.
Yeah.
Where you get to choose one clue and then you get to get another one. So maybe some slight inspiration from the Dial H for Heroclix show. Bad Samaritan, perhaps?
For the old beholder.
Invincible
Iconics.
at 19. So the second highest roll you can get.
Invincible's good.
It's pretty good.
Invincible's good.
It's a lower chance. Like, I mean, all of these are not a good chance to like get.
Yeah.
Because it's like so evenly spread, like 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. So really, like it is kind of a random. I get something good or I don't, but like leap, climb, and
This
the
is kind of
flight.
insane.
I'm just so excited for what else we get from D&D. Because if it's a hit, there's so much potential for, dare I say, dragons.
Oh, I didn't realize this.
Big dragons.
Has this been released?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, people have seen
the
this.
sideline active equipment is wild. When an opposing character is KO'd by a friendly effect after resolutions, generate this object from your sideline in the square at last occupied. So they literally drop loot now. That's super cool.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really, really cool Iconics. Thank you, WizKids. Impeccable timing on having this delivered. That was really
Kind of
crazy.
insane.
Honestly.
I honestly am just like, all right.
They know
really
we were
funny.
going live.
Walk
tonight
out of the
at
bathroom.
seven-
This isn't a joke. This isn't a joke.
They were calling UPS
I
and they
don't
were
wanna
like,
finish
it
that.
has to be there at 7:30 at the latest. We
That's
started
kind
the
of
live.
nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's
You know,
that's kind of wildin'.
I think it might be time for something. Maybe we'll just kind of.
Keep an eye out.
I don't know. I think. Let's see. Let me just scroll a little bit. No, that's too much thought. I'm gonna wait a little bit on this one.
We're waiting.
We're gonna wait a little bit. Should we just move on?
Broom
to
of
the
swoon.
next?
You pretend
Let's
it's a
move on.
microphone on a stand.
Simply, let's simply move on. On to the next one.
We just talked about a great sculpt there with the Iconics Beholder, and I think it's time to start talking about the best sculpt from 2024.
Oh yeah.
Now, for me, This was clear cut. This was a no-brainer choice.
Okay.
And for a lot of you, I think it was the same case. I'm not going to say necessarily who my pick was, but it did kind of blow it out of the water.
Are you already opening the envelope?
Maybe.
Well, do the
Maybe.
go like this is the bet. Simeon.
Well, we can talk about the
The
top three.
Simeon.
The best.
We can
Yes.
talk about the best.
I mean, there was some really really solid sculpts this year.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Pretty cool.
No, especially with Masters of Time and all the
Do you have the
2x2s.
top?
I
What
feel
does it
like
do?
I feel like all the 2x2s are like hard to like miss because there's just so many cool giants that came
So
out.
close.
Man. In third place for best sculpts, I mean, do you want to tell them who it was?
In third place was Major. No, not Major. Minor Kong.
Minor Kong.
Yeah.
Kong did
The
get
Flock
third.
Man himself. No, Kong. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest, because that's a great classic sculpt. So yeah, Kong being in third
He's big.
makes
He's
a lot of
fluffy,
sense.
He's flocked.
In second place, maybe
A whopping
know.
27 votes on this.
probably one of the fewest clixed major characters
Ooh,
from like either side.
that's fair.
Fewest clicks like per like how important this character is to their universe, and every click, every sculpt that they've gotten,
Nails
absolutely bang.
Yeah.
That's dark side.
Mm-hmm.
This one,
Coming in second place.
yeah, the Omega beams wrapping
The
around
hard
him.
angles around him, so cool.
Yeah, never gotten that. So yeah, surprised that that's not the absolute winner, but
I'm not.
the actual winner, I mean, makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
If
With
you've been paying
42
attention,
votes, this was
yeah.
a very split category. Hidari Yao was up there. Major Logan was out there, just outside the 21 votes.
Shout out
of
Major
Kong.
Logan. That's who I voted for. Shout out Major Logan. Amazing
That
sculpt.
is a great sculpt.
Yeah.
Love like the
That
effects. and
sentinel
stuff.
head
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah.
I just
Amazing
realized I
stuff
kind of
like that.
spoiled some stuff there. Sorry.
But you know what I love more than like physical like stuff on that, like translucent effects.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more.
I think sculpt of the year. You guys voted Phoenix Wolverine.
060 Phoenix Wolverine.
And let's cut on over to Phoenix Wolverine. Oh, no. Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo, what
What have you done?
You weren't even made this year.
Oh, gosh. I think he's stolen it, guys.
Scrappy Doo, did you steal our Phoenix Wolverine?
Well, I guess we'll have to go with the next best thing then. Another great Phoenix Wolverine.
Also, technically a Phoenix Wolverine.
No.
This might
Jeff,
have won
No.
sculpt of the year in 2020.
Don't even acknowledge it, please.
This was Sculpt of the Year probably 4 years ago, but unfortunately, Scrappy Doo has stolen our 060 Phoenix Wolverine from Deadpool. So we had to go with an old man Phoenix.
to represent in his stead.
his
But
spirit.
the winner is the 060 Phoenix Wolverine chase from Deadpool Weapon X.
My favorite Dial H boy is the singer-songwriter, Jeff.
Yeah,
Does
Jeff,
he count?
Jeff's a Dial H
Dial
boy.
H boy.
Suppose.
He sings songs.
Gosh.
I like Jeff.
Man Thing was also a great sculpt. He had about
Jeff's
10
the main.
votes. But yeah, sculpt was a very contentious category. There was a lot,
Oh, yeah.
a lot on the line there. Very split on the voting. But Wolverine kind of took him out. 42 votes.
That's
You
the way
gotta
it
love to
goes.
see it. That was my vote. That's what I voted for.
Yeah.
That sculpt was sweet.
I was all for
Figure
Major
was cool
Logan.
too.
I was gunning for the Sentinel parts.
No.
I was hoping Major Logan could pull it home, but
I also
quite crack top
voted
3.
Wolverine, Phoenix Wolverine.
Man,
It's just
face-
hard. It's hard to beat like that, like translucent, like giant covers the whole sculpt. I would have loved to have said something like Chthon, or not Chthon, but like Etom, or one of the other like gods, like Gaia or something like that. But I just couldn't because they didn't
yeah.
have all the effects going on. Like they were just like
I
big
love
and
the
bulky.
size of
Yeah.
Atom.
Adam,
Atom.
old Adam.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam's pretty cool.
Adam Sandler.
Atom Smasher. Yeah.
Can I change
do
my
like
vote to
how
Scrappy?
Yao looks. I love the huge
Oh, yeah, the
portal,
big old
Kinda
like
meanie.
the
Dark Cloud.
yeah, the cloud is really cool. Gaia is like beautiful. Her flowery dress is really amazing, but yeah, lack of effect, I think, is what kind of killed it there.
It's effects.
I think it's kind of the extra little bit is what helps more than just the character, right? So it's like, I think Dark Phoenix, did she win Sculpt of the Year last year? I want to
say so. It was either that or it was Ghost Goblin. Had to have been one of those two.
Had to have been one of those two.
No, it was Namor.
On the shark. Namor.
Okay.
It was
on the
Namor.
shark.
It was Namor.
Which was, he got votes again this year.
He did.
He got like 6 votes. It's like, wow, staying power.
Yeah, Lanterns up there in 2025.
Honestly,
I was going to say.
Somebody also mentioned Lanterns might win Set of the Year next year, and really...
Knowing nothing? Probably.
Knowing nothing? Yeah, probably.
I was going to say, from what we've seen of Collector's Trove, like, I mean, we're not going to, like, wow a ton of people with, like, the...
Rip Hunter got, like, 5
set,
votes.
But there's got to be, like, some really solid stuff in that set.
Yeah.
I do think, like, early set release bias will probably put something like Lanterns higher.
Ultra Chase Superman, I want to say, I can actually look
Flat
really
Earth
quick.
Soups, man.
He got 7 votes.
7 votes.
Which, honestly...
Not nothing.
Yeah.
Conchu was also great. Conchu was my second. I really wanted to vote
this
for him.
category
But
was.
effects.
I think that's pretty fair.
If Conchu had
Will Holland asked, did I
the
win
flat
anything?
Superman effect, but for like a sky.
yet.
Congratulations, Will Holland. You've just won 4 Battle Gnomes.
Wow. The secret giveaway.
The secret giveaway.
Wow. Will Holland.
Congratulations.
Hey, Will, send us an email.
4 Battle Gnomes.
One of the secret giveaways.
There is another secret giveaway that somebody could win at any point. We don't have to do anything for you to win this one.
Anyone comment about
another
it, so.
secret
There is another secret giveaway.
Man.
Back there.
Yeah, it's just, maybe it's just blurry.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just blurry. I mean, you can't tell. But Will, you did win 4 Battle Gnomes.
Yeah, congratulations.
Fun fact, if you ask politely, sometimes you can just win things. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also a fair enough response to that. So send us an email at dialateforheroclix@gmail.com. Go ahead and peep the pinned post, the pinned comment for our
Hot
email.
damn.
And go ahead and send us go ahead and send us an email with your address, Will, and I'll get you
Hey, Dom!
There it is. Somebody noticed it.
We spotted the Bigfoot.
We've been waiting for someone to notice Bigfoot all night.
Dang, Austin was just behind, but Dom got in there first.
Close.
Congratulations. You won a Bigfoot. Again, send us your email to the email linked in the comments.
Send us your address.
Which is
to the email.
Is
It's pinned. It's a pinned comment.
If I'm pointing this way on the screen, will I be pointing towards it? Well, that's an iPad. That's not going to be the same. In the comments, wherever device you're on.
This way would be.
Yeah.
This way is.
That's where most people's
all the
chat
comments.
things would
The
be.
chat is over this way.
Gotcha. This is where you guys are hanging
it's
out.
right desktop. It's down.
Yeah.
Anyway, enjoy your Bigfoot. Wow, Bigfoot.
That's hilarious.
Can I win the chance to design a Naruto set?
Yes.
Will it get made?
No. You can. I will help you and guide you on HC Realms to design a Naruto set.
You'll be his sensei?
I will be your sensei.
You'll be Kakashi?
No.
No, you'd be who's the guy with the big toad? I know what Naruto calls him, I just don't want to say it.
The
Mr.
sage?
Toad?
The
Mr.
sage
Toad?
guy? The,
Yeah, he makes a
white-haired-
giant frog. Maybe it's not a toad, but he makes a big frog.
The only one I know
Well,
is
Naruto also summons the big toad.
Rock Lee. He seems like the sickest.
Believe
dopest,
it.
coolest
Rock
one,
Lee
man.
is cool.
Believe it.
Of course Rock Lee is
Well,
your
Rock
favorite.
Lee is cool, but also
How would he not be my favorite? He rocks. He's so sick.
Guy Sensei's cooler than Rock
Just love
Lee,
that
though.
haircut, dude.
Opening
Him, Guy Gardner.
You may be Rock Lee,
Jiraiya.
but you're no Captain America.
And you're also no Guy Gardner. Jiraiya, there you go.
Jiraiya,
Thank you. Yeah, that guy rocks.
Yeah.
That's who Simeon is.
Simeon's?
Yeah.
I am gray enough.
Doesn't he have white hair? Yeah, I was about to ask.
Seth Rogen, Jiraiya. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, imagine
Well,
live action Naruto. Seth Rogen plays Jiraiya.
McConnell's
He's
Naruto in this situation.
McConnell's Naruto?
Yeah, he's designing the
Yeah.
Naruto set. He's got to be.
Yeah.
I once saw
Actually, no. I'm
great.
Dude, I thought Gaara was the coolest growing
Here's a
up.
great
McConnell is Boruto.
side. So then you're Naruto and he's Boruto?
No, I'm still Jiraiya.
Oh, you're still Boruto.
I'm Karuto. I'm a car.
Half car.
But
half.
I'm also Naruto.
One of the best stories I have, shout out, represent Sioux Falls, South Dakota. One time I went into a Wendy's to just get food, and someone came in there for a job interview, and he had a Naruto headband. Like he wore that to the job interview, and they sat down like at one of the booths.
So what village are you from? Oh, what stupid question.
My
You have
bad,
the headband on.
Oh, and I was like, I really hope he gets
Always
it.
Leaf,
That guy,
yeah.
that rocks. So
for the longest time,
Sharingan,
that was normal.
yes.
Yeah, that was very normal
What
for like
jutsu do you
gyms. Like
practice?
you'd go to the gym and there'd be at least one
Wearing
dude rocking the like headband with the metal plate, and be like, "Another Leaf village, huh?"
Gosh.
Surprising.
10-10 with shifting. What is 10-10?
Ben
Ben 10? Ben 10? I'm down with Ben 10. Ben 10's sweet.
Oh, they mean Tintin?
Why are so many Clix players from Sioux Falls?
Just good ones.
Come on.
Just good ones.
It's because, I mean,
Really?
that's where I grew up. That was my venue for like, I don't know, 16, 17 years. Insane. Went every week growing up. I don't know how many people I brought to that place, but elementary school, middle school, high school, you know, the friend groups changed. Managed to snag a couple every time, so it was just the eras of that. And the guy who ran it was just the coolest. Shout out to Brian. Just very inviting. Created a great space, and then, you know, now it's very much Lucas Van Hollen's den.
Right.
And he's like the
Lucas
Cobra
Van
Kai of
Hollen's
Heroclix.
dojo.
It's competitive
Just
or nothing.
Just whipping them into
Yeah,
shape.
he I mean, he's made some just like quite literally. He has promoted very solid
national
play.
champ at the very least.
Yeah, like
if you
Alex
don't wanna-
Mader can.
like-
You know, he's a great player, but he gets to play. You know, iron sharpens iron, right?
Yeah.
And Lucas
He
has
gets to
won
play,
world
yeah.
championships of his own, like not like modern 300,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's won his
silver
own
at
world champs.
Huntington's.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just there's a lot of talented players.
That is correct, Miles. They do have one of the worst Heroclix players in Sioux Falls. With,
Oh my
with Ethan Briggs.
wow.
Felix the cat is in public domain. Magic bag.
Played
item,
one time in Sioux
Felix the
Falls
Cat.
when I visited Minnesota in May, and the venue was amazing. Great people. Yeah,
I think
Felix
it's
the
just.
Cat is.
I feel like Midwest just breeds like comic shop is like, you know, a go-to hangout spot.
Yeah.
So as a
Say
kid,
that.
if
Dude,
I-
that's
you know,
like
as a
every
kid,
Friday. It's like,
where
what are you
gonna
doing?
go
And
at
it's
the
like
end
you
of the
already
night?
know what I'm
It
doing.
was like Walmart's open or the comic store. Like those were the two options.
Those-
Yeah, do you want to go stand in Walmart?
I mean, that's a classic.
You wanna
like
go
a, a
bum
Midwest
around?
classic where it's like back when Walmart was 24 hours.
Yeah.
Man, it's like past midnight. What do you want to go do? I don't know. You want to go mess around and be a menace at Walmart for a
Yeah,
little bit?
go get a wiffle ball bat, play it in their parking lot,
Yeah.
wait till the security
be-
comes out and runs you
Just
off.
be kind of the worst.
Let's just go be the worst.
Yeah.
Let's go be the worst. Let's go park all of our cars
And then
in a
let's
circle
let's
at
act like
Walmart.
they're being ridiculous when they tell us to
Why are you
leave.
trying to kick me out of here? All I'm doing is playing wiffle ball bat with this bat that I
being
just
so
bought in your
unreasonable.
store.
This is from your
I'm a
store.
customer. I'm allowed to be on your parking lot. Yeah, I've had this conversation. I was a wiffle ball bat man, Bennis. Yeah. Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball bat Bennis.
Menace. Bennis also.
You said Bennis.
Yeah.
Hey Ian,
Ben Tennis.
what do you what do you think
Got
the
an
best
envelope
Dial H
here.
for Heroclix video of the year was?
Oh, I mean, guys, put a lot of heart and soul into the video making. Maybe you guys can see it through here. I can see what it says through it.
Well, it's backwards. So
Maybe
they
you can
can't see
see
what it's
through
oh,
it.
why are you don't? What is this?
Anyone
What
can
is the-
spoil
what
it?
is trying to spoil the we put them in envelopes.
Oh man, but outside like the live streaming, outside of all the events, like piecing together. I mean, the most fun stuff we ever have is the skits. The skits are always our favorite, especially when that like turns into a joke past like the video itself. Like when people reference those, I love it. That's like my favorite thing ever. That somebody found like what we were doing at least mildly funny. Like that's the best. Like Detective Dracula, I love it.
So funny.
We already talked about the next
So
phase
good.
videos. Doing the whole lead up to Kevin, I know that was kind of that became an incident in itself. Which if you still need answers on that, you can watch our Gen Con video where Jake Tice addresses it directly. And that had some great information about some upcoming stuff as well. But man, the skits. Doing all the next phase stuff, it was a blast. I mean, all the stuff that we've done just over the years.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, we
early
made-
on,
I would
so
say,
brutal.
Dare I even say, Dial H has made some of the most iconic like Heroclix memes and jokes, like viral videos ever throughout like our tenure as content creators. Straight up, like right there, we had a lot of people saying, "Do you even Clix?" The "Do you even Clix" video.
Yeah.
It was very popular when it made rounds, right? The impressions from ancient times, the before times.
The
you could
before
say.
times.
You know, there were all sorts of just funny, like hilarious videos. I think we made some of the best overall, like just Heroclix memes, skits, just great times that have become just reoccurring jokes throughout like the years.
What's funny is
so,
like, even in like regular life with no one that would have any clue.
We'll talk about that later, Dennis Ryan.
I will still like say, it could have been anyone. Like
anyone.
I have actually said that, and they're
like,
just like,
no one knows. It's an inside joke for only me in that situation, but I'm like,
also,
I'm still making it.
Yeah.
Makes me fun.
Somebody added me on Discord from work, and my profile picture is me as Detective Dracula. Like, what are you doing in that? I'm like, okay, so I had this idea, and I explained to them Detective Dracula, and they're just kind of like, oh, nice. And I'm like, you know what? It's you. You're the problem. It's not. This is funny, okay?
This is hilarious.
This is funny.
I had to explain it, but you still should have laughed.
Yeah. I mean, like, the picture is me, like, wiping blood off my face.
What's the blurry thing next to back?
Scanty.
Nice try.
Too slow. I'm sorry.
Too slow.
Nice try. I will say one of my favorite. I just dropped the holder card. One of my favorite things I like to quote is just Steven's line, or what's the guy in the toaster? I had a good time. So like when he's like is mad at him, the Moon Knight sketch when he's like mad at him for playing competitively, it's like I had a good time. So anytime like I don't know something happens, they're like, oh, that kind of sucked, huh? I was like, I had a good time. Yeah.
Toaster Calder.
Yeah.
Incredible emote in the Discord. Man. But guys, the best video this year was probably the one that was the biggest pain to film, because we were all sitting around going like, I can't dance. I don't want to dance either. Like, what are we doing? But it was the Peacemaker dance, the double Iconics unboxing, which we talked about earlier. My brother did a recording of a song that it was like the Peacemaker intro on the HBO show, and we had rewritten the lyrics to be Heroclix related. And yeah, I mean, when Jeff sent me over like the prototype for it, I was like listening to it all day. I was like, this rocks. So piecing that all together, getting it all to go, but again, like spending the day doing that, it was not particularly fun.
No, it was very difficult.
Well, Calder did his in like one take, and Simmy and I are sitting around, and we're both just like, dude, I don't want to do this.
We're watching it, and we're like, can we do this one for one? And there's just so much choreography that they do in that intro. It's like, I mean, it's such an iconic intro if you've seen it. It's amazing, but it's a lot to do and to try and
it's not that impressive either, the dancing.
No,
but it was for us. It was for us, okay?
Yeah.
A lot of thrusting.
We did, we mostly hit the gritty.
Oh, yeah, we did incorporate the gritty. We were happy about that.
I think, like, right off rip.
Oh.
Do you have it?
No.
Oh,
I don't even have the video. Well, you guys can watch it on our YouTube. I'm so sorry. I should play it. Good.
I thought we were going to cut to it.
I thought, you know what? You had mentioned that, and I was like, yeah, we'll do that, and then here we are.
Anyways.
The Peacemaker, the best video.
Here, hand me I'll put the helmet on for a little bit. Anyway.
Oh, but behind the scenes, guys,
well, I haven't put this bucket on in a minute.
Some of the filming is not as fun as other filming. So that was one of the times where the final product, I'm so happy it exists, but making it, I was like, this is the last thing I want to do. But when we were done with it, it was like, all right. And then, just putting everything together is so funny. And that was also a great Iconic set. Debatably the best of the year, but apparently not. It got second. Second to our boy Kong.
It was so close.
So, guys,
I'm glad you guys enjoyed that for best video of the year, because, you know, it was a great time. I rewatch it all the time. I know when Jeff first sent just the audio of it, I like listened to that all the time. It was just so much fun. It was so good. Yeah.
So, guys, one more category left for the Clixys award show themselves. This is the best overall figure, and there is a lot of competition for this, like an absurd amount of competition. So many good figures have come out this year. So many impactful figures. So many ones that have ran tables. There you go, Pino. Do you really want to click it? Yeah. Ranch Maker, Peace Hander.
Pants.
Is that the helmet EQ that was supposed to come in the Iconics box? Full business, Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. This is Christopher Smith trying to get a loan from the bank so he can get another trailer house or something. Get another.
I don't want to alarm you.
What does he have? Like a Charger or something?
If you don't give me this loan,
looking like that, the bankler would turn you down.
I will say the words Sonic and Boom, and if I say those back to back, it will destroy you.
It'll blow everybody up here. But yeah, best character of the year. I think people need to take into account that when you say the best figure of the year, I think it should like not only represent the year it came out in, but it should have just an amazing sculpt, an amazing dial, and it should just truly
It should be fun to
It
play.
should feel like HeroClix. It should be fun to play. Yeah.
Has to have an impact for sure. You know, it has to be, just so well rounded. Nothing you can say. Come on, Battle Gnome. We're all just pulling for Battle Gnome.
Battle Gnome for figure of the year.
There's
Fair enough.
He did get an errata issued to him. So
the voting on this was neck and neck
powerful.
between a couple figures, and particularly interesting, I think. And I think
it was really neck and neck. Oh my gosh!
The tournament season definitely plays part in that as well. People definitely factor in what they play against. So best overall, guys, and we're not done with tonight either because we still have the Superfan Award.
That's true.
The most important award of the night. Look at all. See, even just looking in the chat, you have all of these different responses just back to back to back to back. Kha'Zix from League of Legends. That you never know. He came out in like 2013. No, way before that, 2009. Battle No Me.
Aww.
Jeremy, he was a great HeroClix too.
Yeah.
Ultra Chase Jeremy.
Miles is talking about Jeremy saying Lady Mastermind. Lady Mastermind did make a showing at Worlds. Some would say the worst showing that Lady Mastermind could make. Others
Lady
would say
Mastermind
the best.
4-3 at Worlds. Hadari, wow. So
no, it's Hadari Yao, not Hadari Wow.
Hadari.
Yow.
Yow. Anyways,
who did you guys vote for best overall figure of the year? So like, I think it wasn't last year; it was 2 years ago. Arachnite won best figure of the year.
Yeah, that guy broke in and slapped you.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
I still remember that. It still hurts to this day thinking about.
Arachnite was such a
breaking
clear-cut
into the
choice for me.
studio.
I was like, obviously Arachnite. This year, best overall figure for me was not as clear-cut, but I did decide on one that
Got one vote in the chat for Thug.
like
Someone vote for Thug.
It's only 8 years late for that vote.
You get here when you get here,
Yeah.
right?
You
Better
know,
late than never.
I might get a little bit of a bandwagon call here, but it is a figure that I've enjoyed since the beginning, and I was very happy to see succeed, and that is no other than the Super Rare Man Thing.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful sculpt, great playability, a lot of fun, has a lot of answers to what's currently in the game, highly mobile, stealthy, just a slew of traded powers, like so much on the dial. And it was one that I picked up right away and was just excited to play with. So to see that also like win Worlds while everyone else wrote it off, I think Man Thing also has a great story attached to him. Like the fact that I have to preface this with saying like, I guess I am kind of a bandwagon. But yeah, Man Thing was my choice for best overall figure across the sculpt, the dial. I just like the character. So yeah, that was my pick for best figure.
Luke, Prime Perdigaton has not been shown yet, so you shouldn't know about that. You shouldn't know about Prime Perdigaton.
Second ever Ultra Chase Prime, sort of, not really figure.
The second time he's
Seven
clicked,
times
he gets
never
a
seen
Prime
him, yeah.
and an Ultra Chase. There was so much fun stuff released this year. I focused mainly on Legacy stuff because like there was just like so much really good Legacy stuff, but there was tons of awesome sub themes. And I think at the end of the day, the figure that like I grabbed and played and like just really loved was Prime Swamp Thing. To like to counterbalance you a little with your Prime. He does a completely different thing, but we were a little dry at the point where he dropped on Black Lanterns, and he just like
he elevated, man.
Like breathed like brand new life. Like my my grave tokens just say like you don't reduce damage.
It is strong.
Is just like insane, and him like again phasing like free like moving across the board, his like long reach, his free placement stuff. That was just really cool. I think he got really hyped, and then people kind of died back down on him because realized it's not as easy to maneuver him and play like Black Lanterns as you'd want. But that's still like just one of the figures from this year that I really enjoyed. The sculpt could have been better, but it's still
really, I think it's sick.
It's still Swamp Thing. It's
The
still
skull.
like the like. I love the Avatar of the Green. He's always been one of my favorites. Yeah.
I really like him as a character too.
Yeah.
Man Thing and Swamp Thing. If I had to give it to one of them, Swamp Thing.
Man Thing.
Like character wise.
I don't get Swamp Thing. Straight up, I don't understand why anybody likes him as a
Avatar of
character.
He had a great run.
I'm being totally honest. I don't get how
He's an Avatar.
PETA plant guy is like.
The Animal Man is the Avatar of the Red. Swamp Thing.
I don't
Avatar
get
of the Green.
I mean, the Avatar stuff is cool. I know that was like a later edition in comics though.
That was.
He's
that was
always
New
been
52.
crazy popular for a while.
Because he's sick.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Just
I
Muck
mean-
Man. You know what I mean?
Okay, Rock Lee.
I mean, he's
What?
essentially like an
Rock Lee's
earthbender,
cool.
but like with trees and
Plants and
plants as
stuff,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. So like all the
I just don't. I'm not really a botanist. I guess I don't.
all the cartoons and stuff where he shows up, it's like to make him like make a giant spear that stabs something out of plants. And like,
There's a Justice League Dark movie where he like takes over like everything around him and he's like popping up in different spots. So yeah. Swamp Thing is cool. That is a fact.
yeah,
I don't see it.
no
But we
powers on
will
Mars
see.
though. No green on
You didn't
Mars.
talk about yours, Calder.
Oh, I chose Major Logan. Once again, I think he was like a ton of fun. I stole a team from Isaac Arnold Berkowitz to play earlier this year, which had like this heavy emphasis on Major Logan at like 75 points. And I shouldn't say heavy emphasis. I put the heavy emphasis on it, I guess. So I really enjoyed playing Major Logan. I think the sculpt is amazing. I think the gameplay is a ton of fun. I think he stopped a lot of the Porter-esque gameplay, or at least he hindered your opponent from doing that, or made
definitely
it easier
helped.
for you. So like that's really cool. So I think I just overall really enjoyed the aspects
Beautiful
of Major
sculpt.
Logan, the whole free flurry, yeah, amazing sculpt. So I just think he kind of encapsulates what I think a figure of the year is. Is he my favorite figure released this year? No, not at all. He's not even in my top 10 technically. I mean, it's on my list. But for overall, just a Heroclix, guys, Heroclix, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's a
think
good
Major
answer.
Logan's just really sick,
Yeah.
really cool.
Very
looking.
fair.
All right. But what did the community vote for the best overall Heroclix figure of 2024?
Hit us with third. Hit us with second.
Oh,
Lead into this.
okay. This is a big one. You're right. This is a big one. So number one, it was a cutthroat race. So in third was Hadari Yao.
With 22 votes.
Dari Yao.
So think about this. Third place got 22 votes. That's how tight of a race.
Again, we have
this
over
is.
300 responses.
Over
22
300 responses.
for Hadari Yao.
A lot of people had a lot of favorite figures, though. I really enjoyed seeing how many like Flash Raptor got. But once you say best overall, and you can say every single figure that's ever come out this entire year, it's an insane amount of just stuff to chew through. So a lot of things got 1 or 2 votes, 3, 4 votes. Hadari Yao with 22 votes. Amazing sculpt, amazing gameplay. At second place with 48 votes was Dark Side from Masters of Time. So amazing
Silver.
sculpt.
Silver.
Silver.
And sealed.
Insane.
And battle royals.
Yeah, so like he was fun to play in sealed.
If you pulled him in a
He
battle
is
royal, he might be your favorite for the year just because of that.
broken,
Oh, that is so
insane
fair,
silver.
actually. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh no, pulling him sealed was just like cool, nice. Free
Yeah.
win.
I see you guys
This
all
rocks.
have a Batman.
Yeah.
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 Oh, 2 detective
So,
chimps on your team. Thank
He has
you.
a lot of like really fun mechanics. I'll say the destroying terrain, not as fun a
I
mechanic.
thought it was fun.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
But here we are.
I thought it
you
was
know?
fun.
So, but like Darkseid, I do still think what I said in the Silver Age video where I break down Darkseid. Yes, he doesn't feel like playing Heroclix. He kind of just feels like, you know, I don't make attacks. It's kind of, you know, not the best
Positioning.
way to play. It's just this positioning battle and dealing free damage. Then like, oh, remove a token. I get to deal more damage again, right? But Darkseid got second place with 49 votes.
One vote.
One more vote than Darkseid. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I gave Santa Claus a run for his money because I couldn't believe it. I triple checked the voting on this, and I was like, is this actually true? But the winner, your 2024 best overall Heroclix figure of the year is Kong.
And there he is again.
There he is.
At least it's not Kong, says Wesley, but
But
little
it
did
was
he
indeed.
know.
I think
Kong
when it-
strikes
when
again,
it
taking
came down
3
to
categories.
whether or not it was going to be Darkseid or Kong, I was like, man, I don't know who I really want to win because it was a neck and neck race. It literally
I was
like,
pulling for Darkseid.
It was slews of Darkseid and then slews of Kong, and I will say after looking up just however many times Kong won, I was like, I guess I kind of want Darkseid to win, but Darkseid is also, you know, just done people so dirty in silver.
Yeah,
So it's like,
100%.
man, is the villain of the year gonna win? You know, but no, it was a Kong year.
They're both
It
villains
was-
in their own
they
right,
are.
right?
No, Kong's a menace. Kong's a villain. Mike Ford, I swear you cannot demand a recount. I was Santa Claus all up in this, man. I checked 3 times. Naughty and nice.
He's making a list. He's checking it twice.
Thrice. I checked this bad boy thrice.
Kong is gonna stomp everybody tonight. Yeah, he took 3 categories, and for good reason. I mean, honestly, he's cool. I don't think anyone saw Kong initially and went like, no, not for me.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Another thing about Kong too was that was our like most liked thing we've ever posted to Facebook. The initial preview of Kong.
Oh yeah, it was.
Had like 10,000 some views, couple hundred likes. Like, it was wild. Yeah, literally just Kong spinning. People were losing their mind over. So while Kong has stomped around for quite some time, you got to remember who he was and who he still is. He's a very cool addition to Heroclix. But winning 3 categories, yeah, this has been the most dominant performance in Clixys history.
Ever.
This is a LeBron James level triple-double.
I think it goes to show a lot. Like, one, they went with something new with like the flocked look. Mm-hmm. They went with a big sculpt. They could have just done like a, just printed like colossal or giant on a single base figure, but they went with a colossal. They put it in like a big box. They made it look like the movies, and then they really just nailed the like giant monkey aspect.
This is one of the first colossals they've ever made where it's like, oh wow, that's like really scary at his higher line.
Yeah,
I think this year is probably like, if I was going to encapsulate this year's probably one of the best years of one-man army kind of style.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, 100%.
Think about how much fun people had like dressing their Kong up, putting little hats, putting the Donkey Kong
jacket. The coolest one was the Dragon Ball Z one, where he's breaking out of the Vegeta armor.
People went nuts for Kong, and like, yeah, he was a menace to play against on the board, but
still
people loved Kong, and he looks
his reign
cool.
has only
He's
just
unique.
begun, says HeroClix
200
headquarters.
Kong,
200-point Kong in 2025.
I'm just happy.
Very, very
that
real.
Kong can't win any more 2024 categories, and cannot win any 2025 categories at least.
No,
but man, he was insane.
Yeah.
More recently, someone just posted a Kong that they had put like presents in his hands and like dressed up like kind of like Santa-ish.
Yeah,
it was like a Christmas Kong. So it's dressing up Kong. I mean,
Kong Kringle.
That's not like new. Dressing up a colossal like we've
Kring
seen.
Kong. Kringle Kongle.
Back in Carnage's original
Kringle, I don't
reign.
wanna leave the jungle. No.
Do you remember the guy that dressed the Colossal Carnage back in like the 2017, I think?
Oh, like Mighty Thor era?
His original reign.
We'll cut back
like
to
when
Kong
he was first,
momentarily.
before the Legacy card. Some guy put like a big like gold chain on him and like a crown and stuff.
I don't remember this.
I remember that one. It wasn't as common back then, but like dressing up Colossals has definitely been a thing because they're closer to the size of like an actual action figure.
Yeah, you can use accessories,
borrow stuff, and so
that was cool.
No one's given Kong a gun yet, though.
He can't really hold. He doesn't have like a hand that's like a trigger finger hand.
He ain't itching.
He's got like, I guess you could. I thought somebody gave him a sideways pistol because he just kind of has like one hand like this, right? I thought someone gave him like a sideways.
You could.
It's possible.
Just saying it's there. Although also shout out Ares, the double fist, double axe handle strike Ares, who people give an axe or a sword or something to, which is a little bit more fitting for Ares than just being like double axe handle.
Double axe handle. That was definitely like a move I put in like 2005's WWE No Mercy.
Oh, of course.
It was like, I want my character
Is it his
to
dial,
be able
his
to, like,
sculpt, or does everyone just love the dial? I think it's a bit of everything.
It's everything.
Yeah,
that's what best overall is all about. Best overall is
a really cool reveal.
Sculpt.
Everyone was, truly thrilled to see
Sculpt
Kong.
is amazing.
Yeah, to have his dial back that up, to come with some special terrain. My favorite part of the Kong reveal easily was the design of his card. The all-black card, I thought was so cool. I love how they've started to turn the card sideways as well, to like have the dial. I believe the first one they did was Legacy Carnage, and the stylistically Kong, he's a 10, just beautiful.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
we're getting close.
Award.
So just to give you guys what we have left here, we are going to announce our super fan, and then we will go and pick 3 random winners from those who filled out the survey. So sorry if you guys didn't enter this. It has been closed for a hot minute. But to remind you, the people who filled out that survey, 3 random winners. one person's going to walk away with a brick of their choice. Second is going to walk away with a brick of their choice, a Beetlejuice, a Spider-Man, a Hulkbuster, and a 2025 starter. And the grand prize, the number one person, which just the last person picked, gets a case of their choice, a Trigon and Raven, a Beetlejuice, a Spider-Man, a Hulkbuster, and a 2025 starter. And then as a caveat, the brick or case of your choice prizing, as I've stated earlier in the stream. Please send in a ranking of Masters of Time, Deadpool, Weapon X, and Black Panther. We will do our best to fulfill everybody, but we will have every prizing. So everyone we've given a brick to, there's an order that we have established. We will do our best to accommodate the ones you want. But I imagine a majority of people are probably going to put Masters of Time as the first one. We don't have unlimited Masters of Time, guys.
What would your guys' ranking? Like mine's Masters of Time, and then it's Deadpool, Weapon X.
Yeah.
And then Black Panther.
I would agree.
Just because of legacy cards.
Nail on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chase
Nail on the
figures.
nose.
Like, that's my thing.
All right. Well, you know, I think for this award, just need to have a nice panel. I also think we need to clarify that for the Superfan this year, I think it was pretty clear cut. This was probably the least contentious year we've had for Superfan.
It was just obvious.
And it's one we decided a while ago, honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a lot of the times when we decide Superfan, we'll kind of each make a list. Who are our top three? We'll kind of figure out where the overlap is, or we'll make arguments for this person over that person. We'll kind of figure out, who was really in the community a lot, who was a great member of the community, who really commented and shared a lot of Dial H related media, who was just cool to talk with, either in our Discord or messaging them or like whatever, right? So like someone that just really supports us at Dial H, what we do, and is just a stand-up member of the community is really what it takes to make Superfan.
Also in their play as well, another big thing. Somebody who maybe goes outside the lines a bit, has a good time, isn't one to like blow up at people,
I would say, yeah, like somebody that kind of encapsulates
has their own wave.
The Dial H kind of feel of being like
unique.
Like fun, casual, competitive, not like, cutthroat. Like, not that you can't win if you're cutthroat, but like, yeah, like the like Dial H kind of vibe.
Where it's like, we all prefer the fringe.
Fun. You enjoy fun more than like just, absolute destruction. Also, like, not that you can buy a vote, but like, Superfan might have kind of just like, bribed us like over the course of a couple years.
By being genuine.
Superfan is giving me a lot. Well, yeah, by being genuine.
I will
There's
say,
certainly
like,
not anything you can see in this studio that I've gotten as a gift from our Superfan.
But I'll show you guys.
It's not bribery.
One of the things that the Superfan wins for being the Superfan.
Ooh.
Oh, look.
Oh, that looks so good.
Look at that. Is that the solid gold time breaker on the solid gold deity base and the solid gold display case?
So shiny.
Oh my god.
So shiny.
Here's the case.
Oh, we didn't paint that gold.
The
translucent glass is still translucent. Why is not?
Ian wanted it gold.
I was literally telling him to paint the clear plastic gold.
We can't see
I thought that would be so funny. But the solid gold timebreaker. Simeon, if you could grab why we chose timebreaker to be our solid gold. It's
back
just behind the TV,
there, Simeon. You'll see it.
We will we'll show you guys. This was actually
that looks so good.
On the left hand side, Simeon.
You'll know it when you see it.
It's you actually gave what it's in to us.
Left hand behind the TV. Left
behind
hand
US
side,
Agent.
Behind
yeah,
US
you know
Agent.
what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, a big reason why we you cannot fit that in there.
No.
Tease him a little bit. A big reason why I was timebreaker this year is because a groundbreaking figure for us this year was in fact timebreaker. You might be thinking, why do you guys own a bank vault capsule? Or bank
Why
capsule?
do we own that?
Simeon, could you tell us how we came across this? Do you remember?
Not legally. I cannot remember legally. It fell off the back of a truck, I believe. No, I was out at work. I drive around for work all day long, and I pulled into a parking lot one day, and there was just like this tube, and I was like, ooh, cool, a tube. As a man wants to say, like when you see a tube out in the wild. And I went and picked it up, and it said like property of some bank, and I was like, not no more. This is my tube now.
You immediately brought it.
I was like, I don't know what we're gonna use this for, but like we need it. Let's keep it. it's got to stay here, and yeah, it's one of those like the pneumatic tubes where like you put your thing in, it goes,
like
and then they're
Futurama.
like, all right, what blah blah blah, and then they like pack your money in, then
Is
comes
that a
back.
shake weight? No.
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 Although if you added a shake to it, it would have some weight.
So that, believe it or not, this is actually not all of the time breakers
It's
that
not.
we own.
There's more.
Golden and I had a really fun
There's so
night.
many
I'll just tell you the full story of why we have all of these. I mean, when Timebreaker came out, there were a lot of people saying like, "You need 8 of these," and I was like, "I agree with that.
Yeah.
You probably should have like 8 of these." And they were like dirt cheap. This guy had a sale on eBay. He sold 40 of them at a time. I can't remember how much it was. It was too much money, but it was cheap at the time, And so I was like, Calder, do we just buy all of these time breakers? And then we bought more time breakers after that even. So we had a great night of purchasing time breakers, and they became a staple figure. We also had a great night where we were up till
Would an LD fit
3 in the morning.
Would an LD fit in there? No.
I don't think it
There's
opens
no
wide
way.
enough.
I think this prevents it. There's a little indent on the side right
Yeah.
here. So sadly
The-
not.
Not like
So
a
that
sealed
night,
one. You could crack
We
one,
were
pour
up
it,
until
then do it.
2 a.m. that night.
Probably 2, figuring out a team that had 160 points of time breakers. The goal was to get as many across the map and make as many autonomous attacks as you could. So we had a Legacy Daredevil to borrow 11 attack. We had 3 empowers from multiple mans. And then we had just a bunch of time breakers. And so we called it the Stargate.
Stargate.
Because
So the Stargate.
you'd build a ring of time breakers around it, and then they'd take turns sidestepping and getting sent out. And then you'd yank somebody from across the
step
map
in,
to that line, and then make I think you could make 12 or 13 attacks. It was sick. So Timebreaker is easily the Dial H figure of the year.
The rail cannon.
And now the superfan can enjoy
The super fan.
a
golden
Timebreaker.
a solid gold
The way he
timebreaker.
should be.
Well, Andrea,
Andrea.
luckily for you, we'll be wrapping up here very, very shortly after we announce.
Super happy
Superfan.
you're still with us.
Will, thank you
Our
so much for
number
asking what the qualifications are to become Superfan. I need to learn what it takes. We kind of talked about it a little earlier, right? We said it's kind of your play style, being a unique Heroclix player, always being cordial,
Being active
and
in the
friendly,
community.
being active in the community. There's a level of being Superfan is like interacting with us over here at Dial H.
Yeah, I
Ian,
mean, we
myself.
gotta know you.
There's a little bit of that, you gotta support us, be in the Patreon, be in the Discord. That's a small part, but
We've
also
had-
give it a little shake.
We've had super
like a
fans
side to side
from
shake.
outside the Patreon before.
We have
but
had it. We have had it.
Those are people that would email us and send us Facebook messages,
People that,
keep us updated with their HeroClix stuff, and not just hey, this is a team I'm running. What do you think? But hey man, what's going on? Here's some cool stuff.
Kind of like
I
that
did.
song
And,
"Stand" by Eminem.
the-
When people write us letters like that,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when people send us messages saying, "Hey, I enjoyed
Yeah.
this video," or "I enjoyed this podcast," or
Dear
"We talked
Sim,
about this,"
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
I'm in my car going 90 down I-80, just waiting for you to tell me your
let me tell you
address.
something.
I just opened up a
you
case
can
of
go-
Master
you can
Time.
go
Do you dare me to
90.
drive?
Fun fact: you can go 90 down I-29. It's a lawless road.
true.
I-29 is a
You could
lawless
probably go 90
road.
down Cummings, dude.
I've seen
People go. Sorry, a Nebraska joke.
Deep cut Omaha, Nebraska.
other than the
We're getting
stoplights.
sidetracked.
Iowa
Other than the
born.
stoplights, I've never seen a cop on I-29. I've never seen a cop on
I've
Cummings.
seen a police officer on I-29 once, and that was it. And I think you could still go 90 past him. I don't know if he'd care.
It's an impossible.
No, the
No,
the
come
only
on,
time
look
I've
at all the
gotten
space
caught
down here.
on I-29 was when they had the traffic cams in Sioux City.
You think you should shake it with a surprised look on your face? Ian?
No,
told me to.
Superfan is it's something that anyone can be. It's
Uh.
just if you actually genuinely really enjoy us as a people, that's number one. I think if you enjoy someone,
Be a fan of Dial
you'll
H.
want to interact, and if you want to interact, then you will interact, and so that's where it starts, and then it just kind of snowballs. The more you interact, the less you like Luke, and the less you like Bill, probably gonna bump you up in the ratings.
Yeah.
I'm your biggest
Give me
fan.
up.
I'm your biggest fan.
I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground team he built with Sim. That was good. Okay, well, I think that's enough teasing. Shall we? Well, no. Let's say who the super fan is, Calder. Why don't you tell him?
Say it. Yeah, absolutely, guys. The 2024 Dial H for Heroclix Superfan is none other than Miles Kane. Miles, congratulations. You have been a standout member of the Heroclix community. You've been an overall joy to have around the entire time of the year of Heroclix 2024 and last year. You actually almost won Superfan last year, Miles, and you just blew it away in spades this year. You were a fun person in the community. You were always great to play Heroclix with. You were always interacting with Ian and myself, bouncing team ideas back and forth, having unique team ideas, being an innovator, not an imitator. That's just what we love to see here at Dial H.
True innovator.
And you were just such an incredibly kind-hearted person that you have clearly earned Superfan this year. And you've been a stand-up member of the community, Ryan.
I'll repeat one of the comments.
He needs more Starfight. He can have him if he wants.
Degeneration said he's okay.
We should give him a gold Starfight.
I highly repeat that sentiment. He is okay. Like that's just
very okay.
When you look at Miles as a person, like I don't think you can think of anything else.
Overall,
he's okay.
He's okay.
Yeah, solid. Like I don't even have a number
if
for him.
If average was an average, it'd be like
probably in between
4.9.
Kind of like
out of 10. No.
Well, Miles, we are glad to call you a friend as well. So not only are you getting this solid gold timebreaker right
and down
here,
to the Hall of Fame of Superfans, by the way, with the likes of Tristan Halverson, Matt Reed, Izone Bill,
Luke won't say his last name because he won't like that.
That's true. Luke Craven
Camera feller. Luke say cheese. Camera feller.
That's right.
So Miles, for being super fan this year, because WizKids did so much for us, it only made sense for us to extend that to you. The super fan this year is walking away with Golden Timebreaker, 4 exclamation points, a Marvel 2025 starter set, a Zombie George Washington, a Bigfoot, a Battle Gnome, a Wakanda Hulkbuster, a Beetlejuice, a Trigon and Raven, a first appearance Spider-Man, and because you already told me over Messenger without me realizing that I was asking you, a case of Masters of Time.
4 steps ahead.
I was asking Miles on Facebook. I was like, I'm thinking about buying a sealed set. Like, what set would you get if you were buying sealed product? He said Masters of Time, so we locked in a Masters of Time case for you, Miles. So pretty much everything we gave away tonight, you'll have a copy of, and then a case to go with it. So congratulations on being our 2024 super fan. Again, it was such a pleasure to get to hang out with you at Worlds Miles, all the late nights on Discord. I think the hardest I've ever laughed at something Heroclix related was Star Yolner, which was Starro making 5 attacks across the map with Mjolnir. Because I didn't believe him at first. I had to read it, and I'm just like, dude, what the heck? And that kind of creativity, like that is it's exactly what the game needs more of. It really is. Like that's just not playing it because, it's so broken, it's insane, even though it is insane. Finding combos like that, that's what brings me the most joy in this game. So having more people like you who do that in the game is just the best thing you can ask for.
Prior to Worlds, I know I tried talking you guys out of this choice because I was like, politician can't do anything. That's a terrible theme. And then after Worlds, I was like, I was such a fool. I have seen the light. Politician is like a top 32 at minimum team. And
we've been talking on the podcast a lot about how broken politician is.
So broken.
Every time we see that keyword,
wow,
broken.
So good.
Oh, hey, here's a good question though. Sorry.
No.
Any cool arm wrestling matchups that happened this year?
None come to mind.
None come to mind.
I can't.
I think Eddie Hall took on.
Eddie Hall, took on Brian Shaw.
Yeah.
Recently, that was a big one. That was big.
I mean, if you want to say cool, like Eddie's he's all right.
Are you going to also give away the brick of collector's trove you guys open? We did say
we did say we were going to do that.
And then we didn't put it on the list. I guess we'll give it away.
We'll give it away right now.
Holding our feet to the fire. Honestly,
Welch's Purell cocktail to celebrate.
Good combination, Luke.
Interesting.
Good stuff.
What's the pour on that? Like an ounce of Purell to Welch's, 2 ounces of Welch's?
We still have to give away all of our survey result prizing.
That's true.
And while we're doing that, we'll figure out how to give away our collector's trove brick, which is currently sitting in
It's in an oatmeal container right now. So it's, you know, like one of those cylindrical oatmeal tube things. It's in one of those.
It's in there.
12 boosters is a lot of Heroclix, guys.
You got to have the proper storage for
it's
it.
just, that's a thick cardboard. It's in a good spot. The oatmeal container
It's safe.
It's very safe.
Oh, it's safe.
It's very, oh man.
Don't ever question.
Yeah. Brother.
Bro.
May I have some oats?
So
right,
let me
kids?
pull up the forms.
Okay.
Of which I'll give you guys the exact number of responses we had, which was 309.
Welch's?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one more in the fridge.
We
I don't think
need
it's
a new
Quaker.
Welch's.
Actually, I think that'd be awesome. Let's pour some Welch's. Thank you, Simeon.
Okay.
Simeon, you're the best.
So the way that we will do it is I'm going to pull up all the
Where is
responses
the do you see the oatmeal
in
also,
Excel,
Simeon?
and then they'll all be numbered.
If you see the oatmeal, Simeon, bring the oatmeal too. It's actually collector's trove. That's worth nothing. That's just a good
Sorry,
hearty
guys.
breakfast.
Give us
Give us a little bit of time.
here.
Figure it out. But seriously, Miles, so like, also, if you see this map here on the table, this felt map, Miles included this in a trade. Miles overly traded in my favor in this trade one time, and it was truly just a gift. This is the Evil Dead Nobi Cabin map, and if anybody knows me, they know I'm a massive Evil Dead fan. And this map was exclusive, completely exclusive to, what was it called? Majestics. And I obviously not in or around the California area at all.
We
so I
didn't
had
get
no
Chase
chance.
Doom. We got Chase Loki, but
I had no
nice
chance
try.
at winning
He
this.
accepts the oatmeal too.
Ooh.
Nice try, Black Irish dude. It's actually your username.
That's actually
wow, I
his
just read it
username.
before. Okay. So everyone has a number now. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I can Control F. I do.
Should be. Yes, no, maybe. And so
But we can just go to it.
Yeah,
It
it's like-
doesn't matter. Okay.
Miles gave me this map. Miles, if you see this comic book right here, this Captain America 354, the first appearance of John Walker as U.S. agent, 9.6 graded. Miles gave that to me. Miles is insanely giving and kind person, and overall more than well deserving to win
Yeah.
Superfan. So
And
just
that's not what
more and more for his
decided
accolades.
either,
And no,
to
it's
be
not at all what
clear.
it decided. No. I don't want to say you cannot bribe your way to Superfan.
No,
by
you
the way.
cannot. No,
You
you
cannot.
cannot.
You absolutely
Many
cannot.
have tried, many have
I
failed.
just want that to be known. I'm just saying that is
I
how
just like
kind.
hanging out with Miles.
It's also true. I just kind of like hanging
Miles
out
gave
with
me a
Miles.
great deal on Carnage Silver Surfer after he rotated too. He sold me a Carnage Silver Surfer at Worlds immediately when they're done for I think it was $70, and yeah, I was happy about that.
Yeah.
It was Loki, my bad. Yeah,
You
it's
can't
all
bribe
good, dude.
yourself
I'm
into
messing with
Superfan,
you.
But it was
Bribery
really
is the
cool
best
that
policy.
he bribed me. No, he sent me a hound, like unsolicited. Sent me, or
Wasn't it Patch? Yeah.
Chase
That's
Patch, not
Chase Patch.
I think the hound because like he looks a little houndish.
Sour.
But yeah, he sent me Chase Patch, and I still haven't gotten a second Chase Patch.
Matt
I
Reed
was
was
like,
absolutely super fan.
I was like, I'll send you
Bill.
another Chase Patch, but he got the very
I don't think
first
he was.
pulled Chase.
He never
Patch.
was. No way. Matt Reed
And
had
now
to have
I
been super
have
fan at one point in time. There's no way.
All right, guys. So we have 309 total responses. I have them in an Excel sheet right here.
All right.
Oh, sorry, 310. No, 309 because it's counting one.
Number
row.
one is just the bar. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna roll off. So third place. So this is for a brick, and it'll be by email. So your email will get said out loud because you have to know that you won. And if you're not watching, we will post these as well, I'm sure.
Correct.
So Simeon, tell me when to stop.
Now.
So 54, as you guys hopefully can see. Let me double check that you can. Yeah, it's visible. And 54 was, scrolling all the way up, was Nick Madison 34 at gmail.com. So Mr. Second
shout
Place
out
World.
second place
Nice.
creative team, Nicholas Madsen.
So again, if you win this and you win a brick or case of your choice, please give us a ranking of Masters of Time, Deadpool Weapon X, or Black Panther. We'll do our best to fulfill that. But obviously there is a ranking. We only have so much of everything. So Nick
was gonna
Madison
make Captain
34 at
America.
gmail.com.
I'm just gonna make Captain
Let me
America.
note you down. Congratulations. You've just won yourself a brick. And for my own sake, yeah.
Yeah. But also, if you're here in the live, Nick Madison, make sure you send
was
us an
here
email.
earlier, I
He was
think.
here earlier, yeah.
Yep.
So if you're still here,
But it's been a long show.
send
It's
us an email,
going on 2.5 hours
dial@gmail.com,
still, so I don't
pin
blame
message.
you.
The Clixys always run a little long.
I'm with
fun.
Nick now. Hell yeah.
Let's go!
Woo! Congrats, Nick.
That rocks.
Sheesh. Congratulations. Oh, nice.
Shipping to Vegas is actually super cheap.
Shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can come pick it up. I agree.
Yeah. It's not that far.
Yeah, I didn't
That's like
tell
a
you guys at the
10-hour
beginning of this.
drive.
You guys have to pick up
It's
your
like
prize.
You actually have to
In
drive to
Omaha.
Omaha.
Drive. Yeah.
All right, so second place. We'll go back to
Local
the
pickup
spinner.
only.
Calder, you tell me this time.
Oh. Stop.
Oh, I accidentally hit something.
Oh, we'll try it again.
That took me to a Google search for tools. I
Which
don't know.
ones?
I don't know how that happened.
Oh,
Not
nice. I can't even tell you what that is.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I'm gonna keep my finger on it for real this time. Go ahead.
Stop.
273.
273.
See here.
Hot.
And we'll scroll on
hot
down
dog.
to 273, which is Jameson Cannon 3372 at gmail.com. Jameson Cannon 3372 at gmail.com. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure to pick you. Oh my gosh. So Jameson Cannon 3372, if you're in the live chat, let us know.
Where'd you go, Simeon?
I was just.
I don't know how I
Oh,
got
where were
randomly
you?
pulled up to
Where were you?
luckily I might get to be in
Hey,
Omaha
The
soon.
Twinkie Gamer wants the tools, though, so we need to figure out what tools were on the line.
Dude, it was like stock images of tools. I
Ooh.
actually don't know how that happened.
Printing out stock images of tools.
Yeah.
Yummy, yummy.
Luke,
Jameson
been
Cannon
taking pictures of
3372 at
stock images?
gmail.com. And you won. Let me just verify.
Mr. Say cheese.
So you got second. What all did you win? Let's find out if you're hanging out here, if
Second
that's
place.
your email. It was a brick of choice, again, ranked. Beetlejuice, Spider-Man, Hulkbuster, Iconics, and then the 2025 Marvel Starter as well. So now for the last giveaway of the night.
Just for voting.
That is the grand prize, the case of your choice, the Trigon and Raven, the Beetlejuice, the Spider-Man, the Hulkbuster, 2025 Starter. Whole slew of things. Just for filling out a survey. Can you imagine? And who
Jackson,
shall
if you
decide
win,
the fate of
You'll
this?
also get the empty bottle.
We'll give you the bottle. Totally, Jackson.
I'm gonna start
Oh, here. Do
spinning.
you want me to actually do it, and then
Sure.
you can be the one to tell me when to stop?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I mean, does it even have to be random?
All right.
What do you mean,
And
Simeon?
the winner of the grand prize is
189.
189. Let's take a peep.
Oh my gosh,
189 is
Oh my
S.
God.
Bruce? That's
S. Bruce
Oh
at
my.
hotmail.com.
It is Tamafai 2000, like TAUMAFAI 2006 at
I
gmail.com.
hope 2006 is not your birthday. I really hope
Tamafai?
2006 is not your birthday.
Tamuafal?
You make me feel so old if 2006 is your birthday.
Tamafai? Are you in the chat, Tamafai?
Like trauma, but not.
Right, there's no
And
R.
with no R.
No R in the word trauma.
Well, you just won a boatload of stuff, so I hope
ton of
you're
stuff,
in the chat.
man. I hope so.
You just got a case, a slew of Iconics, a starter set, like an absurd amount of stuff here.
Voted for Masters of Time set of the year.
Yeah.
Colossal
Peep his
Kong.
votes.
Masters of Time for best set. Kong for best non-booster release of best
Okay.
Iconics. Kong for best attacker. So he's 3 for 3 on.
Yeah.
He's 3 for
Good.
3 on what won.
I'm
Constantine
judging a
for
little
best support.
Ooh, a unique answer.
Uncommon Wonder Woman for
Wow,
best
best
sculpt.
sculpt. Big shield, big
Okay.
cape, cloak.
Wally West for best overall
Wally.
figure.
Okay.
Caveman Wally, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Bloodstone Maze is best map. Man of Taste.
You got that one.
Starro for best legacy. Understandable.
And his favorite Dial H video was Masters of Time.
Unboxing, cool.
Okay.
So there you go. There you have it. Let's see. Were they in the chat? Sitting in clicks like smog. Yeah, honestly. It felt that way for a little bit. It was fun. I think
it did.
that's everything we've got.
That's it. Well, any little last words, any final thoughts before we wrap up 2024 and then we see all you beautiful, wonderful people in 2025?
Just knock
As
the
Ian
shelf over quick.
destroys.
My chair doesn't lock. So when do I get the bottle?
Jackson, calm down about the bottle.
If you want some
We'll
hot takes,
priority
Michael
ship
Nelson
it
has
to
some hot
you
takes. Yes, he does.
Tomorrow,
That's you, Michael Nelson.
if you
isn't
send
it?
us $50.
We
tonight.
certainly cannot send him anything tomorrow.
I will priority ship it.
Oh, okay.
No
via-
cap.
Via,
Just put that in the box.
I'll put it in a potato gun, launch it into orbit. It'll land.
Collector's Trove. Yep.
Oh,
still
shit.
Have to do Collector's Trove.
I swear we're
Oh
like,
my god.
yeah, we can give away Collector's Trove. We didn't think of a way to give it away. Thank you, Scanty. I need that Loki, yo. Well, it's a little direct of you.
That
but...
is a little forward. Where's the oatmeal? I want the. Let me try to find the oatmeal of Collector's Trove.
Yeah, no, we can 100% give that away. Geez, how do we want to do it? I think we should do it for the people live in here for sure.
Do it for the people live. Maybe they can tell us their favorites of 2024. Not best overall.
Yeah.
Figure.
Tell us your.
We'll do it.
How do you feel about
Favorite figure that was pulled.
We'll end out on a minute to win it. We'll do just type the figure you're most excited for in Collector's Trove. And again, please
Jackson
only
also
comment
wants
once.
the empty oatmeal box.
No,
I assume.
Whoever gets Collector's Trove gets the oatmeal box.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh my god.
So the figure you're most excited for from Collector's Trove, guys. I'm gonna hit start. You'll have a minute here. Looks like Black Irish Dude has already commented Loki, so he'll be the first.
The oatmeal box, indeed.
Kong is not in Collector's Trove. Come on, dude. Juggernaut, sick. Yeah, Beta Ray Bill. Ant-Man's cool. Thor. Ulysses. The Ultra Chase Collector. Dude, Andre, I'm in the same boat, man. I love that. Giving away Collector's Trove, you guys have too much Welches. We were going to do it. We legitimately
Too much Welches.
forgot
That's
to.
Collector's Trove.
Pop
Can
it
you have-
open.
By the way.
Can you
Hit
have
him,
too
hit
much
him with a little inside
pure
shot.
Concord Welches?
Monica with the.
There you go. There's
That's Loki with the golden.
there's all the Collector's Trove. I can't believe we had to get reminded of that again.
Several times. That's okay.
Ultra Chase
Trove.
Collector, yeah, dude, he's so sick. It's
him.
like a figure that I'm gonna probably main in competitive. Like I'm going
Hit
to
him with the
play
one
him so
shots.
much.
Hit him with the one shots.
One shot.
One of one.
They call them one shots, but if you play the right characters,
Right now, some of that stuff
it can
might be
2 or
101.
3
There it
shots.
is.
That's a timer. We'll let some more people sneak in. Looks like Brian G's our last response for right now. Beta Ray, yeah, Beta Ray Bill is up there
G.
for me too. I love Beta Ray Bill.
Is that
Juggerduck, you
Brian
can sneak
Dowie
in.
trying to win the collector's.
Is this the Hy-Vee brand oats? Our quick oats, 100% whole grain quick oats. Is this Hy-Vee
Paul
brand?
Cote will let you sneak in with Juggernaut, even though you spelled it
horribly
wrong.
wrong.
Low taper fade. You're an admin. You're an admin. And this is how you use your power?
Admin says.
You commented twice, too. All right, Woozer Bruiser, you are the last comment that we're going to count for this. Jeez. Color needs to work on his card fan. Ooh.
Wow.
So, yeah. We'll have Woozer Bruiser be the last entry, so if you want to
Just build.
Total it up.
someone on their gambling skills.
Oh, I gotta total it up. Can you hold the collector's trove oatmeal, please? Thank you.
Not trying to win, lol, just had to comment. All right, well, if you win, Brian, we'll give it to somebody else.
It's got that fresh.
If they ever
Oatmeal
add
smell?
Nomad and Marvel Rivals, that's who I'll be.
So Woozer Bruiser's the last comment.
Smunky my goat, no problems, only solutions.
Just kidding.
That's facts.
This container genuinely,
Let's-
like, if you could bottle this,
That's dude.
I would wear it at every tournament. That's fresh. That's fresh Heroclix.
Those are
smell.
good
Fresh
oats.
clicks.
That's not oats at all. That's,
Oh, you smell the plastic?
no, it's 100% fresh Heroclix.
Oh, that's the plastic you smell. Oh, that hurts my
Not even
giving myself
Quaker
a headache.
Oats. Jeez,
That's
how
good
are you guys
stuff.
going to get them to sponsor? We got
Wow.
LD, baby.
Not even Quaker Oats.
Okay.
Who's Quaker Oats? That's smart. That's the only brand.
Welch's.
Yeah. Welch's from Concord, and that's smart from the places that's smart. Elk Grove Village, Illinois.
I just realized we can email those people. We don't
Yep.
have to post it. We
Yeah.
have their email.
That's true. Dave Roby. Say hi to your brother for me.
Clicker Oats.
And to yourself. Clicker Oats. How cool would it be to, if they
Again, edible
released they release a brick and it's just 6 of these tubes.
6 tubes of Quaker.
I don't know why.
Not Quaker
I don't
Oats,
know if
sorry,
you guys
Quaker
can
Oats.
tell from the thing next to Calder's mic, but
71.
I am attracted to tubes for some reason.
You're saying 71?
I don't want this by my mic anymore.
If we could just have
tube affliction,
tubes in Heroclix.
Okay.
Tubular containers.
We got 71. We've got one more random number generator to do. Tell me when, Simeon.
When?
26.
Okay, that won't be too bad. That will not be too bad to find. We can find 26.
Dial H and tubes.
3 of my favorite
What
things.
about it?
We've got a tube of Time Breakers.
What about it?
We've got a tube of Black Panther, and we've got a tube of Wolverine.
And
my 3 favorite
we
tubes
still
right in front of me.
We still have him on the spinner. Although the light has
6 oat tubes.
Is it 20? Is it actually 26?
It's 26.
That's Jackson.
Actually
Jackson.
Jackson.
Wow.
Congrats,
with Super Rare
Jackson.
Ulysses.
Getting
Jackson,
the
you get the Welch's bottle and the oatmeal with the collector's trove.
We're shipping it to you than that. You asked for it, dude.
You're getting it, Jackson.
Overnighted.
You're getting an empty glass bottle of Welch's.
It's actually
sparkling
Jackson.
Rosé. It's actually Jackson. Yeah.
This feels like last year when Bill won.
Yeah.
When he commented, he's like, "I already know I won," or what? Oh, really? Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jackson.
That's nuts.
Crazy. Jackson famously of the JSA Clicks podcast. I think it's just him and Devin Owens, and that's it. But
Sounds
they do
about right.
Yeah.
They do a good podcast with just Jackson and Devin.
That's it. Just Jackson and Devin.
And so one Canadian, one Jackson's from California or something.
So basically Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 Canadians.
I get the oatmeal. Wow. That's
That's hilarious.
Pulling up from half
know what?
court.
I'm glad.
He did it, dude. That's hilarious.
I can't think of a better way to end the night.
Yeah, that was really cool. I can think of it. And that's rolling a 20 with the new Beholder die.
Whoa!
That would have been
no way!
Okay, hold on.
Grab the camera. Grab the camera.
Yeah, grab the camera.
Grab the camera.
It would have been way better if
What?
you had the right camera on.
There's so much stuff in the way. Oh shoot! Yeah, we're not even. I actually rolled the 20, guys.
Guys, he actually rolled the 20. That's actually insane.
It doesn't matter if I do this
That's
anymore.
nuts. Oh, they don't believe you?
Yeah, I had you on the
way
the gold
smarter.
spirit.
Simeon Bruce is way smarter than some.
I was like, what's a better way to end the night is rolling a 20 on the D20 and then.
That's it.
It actually happened.
So
yeah,
Jackson,
how does it get any better?
I think I have your address, but just
Sorry, I know that made no sense to you
Shoot me
guys.
an email with your address as well.
Yeah, I said I know what would make it better is doing that, and then it happened. So really stupid.
I agree, Brody. I don't know why, but I agree.
Why?
I don't know.
What was I hating on?
No,
Brody is the admin.
I
Oh,
wish we
Brody?
had the right camera.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
it was,
why.
dude. I thought it was. I won't say.
I wish
never
we
mind,
had
never mind.
the right camera rolling, but even if we did, you guys wouldn't have
Wow.
seen it. So it 100%
This one's
was
for you, Jackson.
a nat 20 roll.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't lie.
Now see if you can get a crit for the auto.
I can't
KO.
do that. That hurts too much.
That's a lot of
That's way too much.
carbonation straight from
I have a pair of dice
Concord.
laying around that won't destroy the table.
This is still for you, Jackson.
That's the 7. I don't want to
Average roll.
roll these.
the average roll.
The Beholder crit. Oh,
Nothing
I'm
beats
destined to
the
play him.
crit.
Well, guys, this was a lot of fun. Last year, I think it was like the most fun I had doing anything Dial H related. This year might be the same. This was, just a blast. It was a ton of fun to give out all that stuff to you guys. Maybe we'll take a little quick peek at the product over there. No. It's not in order. But yeah, if you guys won something again,
That's it.
make sure you're
There's
reaching
nothing
out to
else
us.
to win, so-
Dial H for heroclix@gmail.com. If you won a brick or a case, again, that is of your choice, but it will be ranked certain rewards. Like the Superfan is obviously the first choice, as we explained earlier. And just make sure we know where you live, because otherwise we can't send it to you. So get in contact with us. Anybody who won the survey results, we will email you in case you weren't in the live stream. Anybody else who won stuff during the live stream, especially if you don't message us, sorry. That's on you. But it's a
That's
lovely
our
night.
God. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to the Clixys 2024 award show. Like I said at the top of the show, 2024 was a hallmark, amazing landmark year for all of us here at Dial H for Heroclix. It's been so much fun. We hit insane, benchmarks throughout the year. We had episode 500. We have 2,000 subscribers. We got to do so much coverage with 3 events this year: the triple live stream at Worlds with Asael, and our YouTube and Facebook's going on. We got to do so much amazing content with WizKids. They've been a joy to work with. Everything that we've given away tonight is from WizKids, besides, of course, the Golden Timebreaker, which we did. But even then, they helped out with that. So
they did give us the deity base for it.
this is also from WizKids.
Not the container,
again,
but the figures inside.
right. Of course, no. The Quick Oats and the Welches, besides those, basically everything else is from WizKids. All the insane bricks, the iconics, the 2025 Marvel starters that we've been giving away all night, that's from WizKids. This Sasquatch, this Bigfoot, it's from WizKids.
WizKids made this.
Yeah, also true. They did make it. That is just
WizKids
correct.
made this. WizKids partially made this. But the real style to it is Dial H.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
guys,
true with a lot of things.
Thank you so much for joining us. 2024 was an amazing year, and we couldn't have done it without all of you, your support, everybody that tuned into the live streams, everybody that watched the videos, talked about us in their own communities on Facebook, and enjoyed everything we've been able to do. So thank you, the community, for supporting us and enjoying what we do here. So I've been your host, Calder S.
And I've been your captain, Ian.
And I've been your ghost from the past, Simeon.
Happy trails.
Bye.